hallelujah. Engage your flames. Jesus was the purple man, living in a purple land. Snake bite to the hand, antidote from a boy's gland. It's Jesus, the purple man. Let me levitate into your dreams. I will make love so cosmically. Take off my flesh, you don't need the rest. I'm a man who's the best, so take your guess. Is it me? The purple man. Jesus was the purple man, living in a desert, purple land. Snake bite to the head, antidote from a boy's gland. It's Jesus, the purple man. Next slide, Chewy. I just sweep all the leftover Greek that they're too afraid to sneak a peek. No, I ain't monetized, so look into my eyes. The truth never dies, the Medea is the real Christ. I got fired for all my lies and sexual assault. It's not my fault. Jesus was the purple man, living in a purple land. Snake bite to the hand, antidote from a boy's gland. It's Jesus, the purple man. No, goddammit, no. Do you understand? All these sexy guardians are engaging my flights. The standard translations are just a mistake. God is in hedonism and perversion, not the saints. Scholars in the back alley taking the bait. Pants around their ankles, I'm the one no one can debate. Jesus was the purple man, snake bite to the hand. Died because he missed the gland. It's Jesus, the purple man, living in a purple land. This blind's waiting on hand, antidote from a boy's gland. It's Jesus, the purple man. Wait, no, stop, I didn't attack those girls, baby. No, I didn't become a janitor to be closer to impressionable young women. I'm a classicist. Yeah, the assault was all made up because they don't want you to know the truth about the 30,000 cries. Jesus was the purple man, living in a purple land. Snake bite to the hand, antidote from a boy's gland. It's Jesus, the purple man, living in a purple land. Snake bite to the hand, antidote from a boy's gland. Jesus was the purple man, living in a purple land. Snake bite to the hand, antidote from a boy's gland. It's Jesus, the purple man. It's Jesus, the purple man. It's Jesus, the purple man.
Warning, we are not responsible for any booty shaking, titty licking, drinking, cheating, or any other irresponsible actions you're about to watch.
People think I'm gay. Let's boogie. Dr. Till is a racist.
Are you living somewhere you rent?
You know how tight a virgin black ass is?
Yeah.
You can't act black.
This lady right here, she's black. But really, it's a CIA mask. She's doing CIA blackface.
Ministry of Duds.
Subtitles.
Turns out, the Westboro Baptist Church was right all along.
Jesus is a guy who walked around with 12 children.
So let me get to the real. I think I'm the dumbest person in the world.
The path of a lesbian is truly a hard and lonely one.
This guy actually believes he's boiling people and roasting people on the internet.
Rockcrawler.com.
Oh my god, there's so much noise!
Sam Crawler.
Yo, what is up? And One Man Army, we're live, just so you know. Your camera's on.
Shit, we're live. What's going on? Why is somebody talking over and over?
It's the people in the background of One Man Army's call.
It's just my cigar club right now, dude.
All right, well, maybe that's
Oh, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. I don't know where the fuck Kyle is. So, I'm going to,
I don't know where my face
save
is.
what I was originally... I was originally going to play this song to start the show off, but Kyle's late again.
We'll
So
wait on him. It's okay.
It
The OG is back.
ruins the bit. Welcome back, Eric. Good to see you, buddy. Oh, man. It's been a hell of a week. Dude, have you been following any of the Liver King shit?
No, not at all. I mean, I guess a little bit, but man, I was trying to fucking force myself to take time off this week. And then, like, I found out there's a fucking Dr. Pepper distribution job that I wasn't sent blueprints to fucking like 3 weeks ago. And I'm trying to get today was a nightmare.
Don't you just love working with other people? Isn't it great? It's always the best.
No, it's because like all the construction companies now they use like automated computer programs to send out the things.
Yeah.
And like I've had to explain to a couple of them, like this is a job I was throwing budgets numbers out like a month or two ago. Like April 1st was the last time I heard about it. And I'm like, all right, yeah, you know, if you upload actual plans or new drawings to your system, if you don't send an email out to the people you want to look at it, they're not gonna know.
Oh yeah, yes. You guys mentioned sending out a memo. I guess memos don't really exist anymore. Now it's just emails. Everybody gets an email.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I'll catch you up on the Liver King thing. So Liver King, you remember Liver King, right? Crazy guy, claimed he eat raw meat and he got super jacked.
I remember.
Totally not on steroids.
For like the things I've scanned over, did he get arrested for stalking Joe Rogan?
He got arrested for terroristic threats towards Joe Rogan.
What?
He said he was gonna kill him.
Oh, he said, I'm gonna fight you. And then he proceeded to get a box that had Joe Rogan's face on it, and he put stacks of money in there
And
a gun.
mm-hmm.
And he's like, I'm coming to see you, Joe Rogan's. And he had like a weird battle
We'll
axe on
see
top
ya.
of it. It was...
Man, that's a weird way to commit a murder or a crime. You got a box with money and a gun with the dude's face on it. You're threatening.
Yeah. So this is from after he was released. Okay, this is his I guess you'd say one of his later videos. He did an interview apparently shortly after this too. I didn't have fucking stamina to listen to this.
Dude, he looks like the homeless guy that you're scared not to give some money to.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. He's the fucking guy with the house I'm scared to give stuff to.
Primals.
Now, I've been hearing everyone point out this guy's eyes. Now,
Yeah.
We were the first.
First I heard of it.
The dude's got there first. Sorry. It's called crazy eyes. We already have a syndrome established.
I don't even know how that happens because, like, I've taken. Let's say I've known somebody that took some drugs that dilate your pupils and everything. It usually does both of them at the same time.
Well, sometimes you can, like I had a friend. I mentioned the other day. I had a friend whose contacts were a little fucked up, and he didn't have any actual contact solutions, so he used Visine. It was just one contact that was bothering him, so he just did it to one, and it made his eyes do that. I've never seen anyone else's eyes in person do that, but apparently it can also happen if you get a little bonk to the head.
I was gonna say,
Brain damage.
look at the difference between the eye bag on the one side where the eye is dilated compared to the eye bag on the other one. It is a lot more pronounced, like he did get popped in the fucking eye.
It's like he's got a weird palsy face.
It could be like some sort of Bell
Little bit.
palsy. Like something related to that, some sort of neurological virus because I think Bell's palsy is you get like a virus in your nerves and it does that.
Okay. Oh, do you think he's vaxxed? He could be vaxxed.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if it
He's
really
done
matters.
every
Oh shit,
pharmaceutical
Kyle's
drug
here.
there is.
Kyle's here.
What up? What?
Welcome, Kyle.
you can't hear the music. Don't sing it.
There we go.
Come on, Kyle. Stretch it out.
The
Come on,
song
Kyle.
of your people.
Come on, Kyle. This is your anthem.
Dude, this is what you hear when you play Grand Theft Auto 4 in the film.
Come on, Kyle. Break it down.
Cool.
I don't know what any of that's saying. I'm gonna be honest.
Since you're from Florida, I don't know if you noticed, but it's literally Miami base.
Yeah.
That's why I was saying, isn't GTA Miami Vice number 4, or is that number 3? That's why I was saying.
Neither. It's
3.2?
Vice City. Yeah.
Vice
3.2?
City, yeah.
GTA 3, then Vice City, then 4. Yeah.
Oh, I thought San Andreas came out after Vice City, then 4.
Yeah, Vice City, San Andreas. You're
So
right.
it's like
then 4.
it's like 3.5 or no 3.3, and the other one's like 3.7.
3.33, then 3.
See, this is why they needed to make a third one, so we didn't have to do math. All right. Al sent this to me before the show, and she's like, "I can't stop listening to this song."
Gotta do something till.
I had it translated. Hold on. Bud. Where is the English?
She
Where the
just
fuck
sent
is English?
Phil a video of her booty dancing to this song.
No, Eric, and now I'm mad that she didn't.
Yeah, I'd be pretty fucking mad too. What the fuck?
Are they singing about Bruno? They're singing about Bruno Mars, right? I think the hook is Bruno is at home. The party is here, or something like that. The party is something.
I don't think Bruno has anything to do with Bruno Mars.
Oh no, the party is Brazil. It says Bruno is at home. The party in Brazil.
Dude, this
What the fuck does that even mean, Kyle?
No, this just looks like the menu
let
from
me-
every Brazilian restaurant I've been to.
Fair enough. But I'm trying to understand what do they mean by that? Like, I'm sure the translation's not exact. Like, so I get Bruno's at home. That makes sense.
You get so apparently he was here shooting a music video or something.
Oh, is that what this is about? They were literally singing to Bruno Mars.
Yeah, get it on the Discord.
All right, my
It's
bad.
really not as complicated as you think it is. It's just like total work for Bruno.
Well, I wasn't even trying to read it because I thought it was for you. I thought it was in Portuguese, so I was like, "Don't." And then I started looking at it right before he changed it. I'm like, "Oh, that's Spanish."
Is it Spanish?
It's not Spanish, but
Yeah.
it's
That's
pretty
not Span-
simple.
It looks fucking pretty similar. to Spanish.
It's like Spanish with extra flavor.
I would say it's the other way around, but it's fine.
You'd say Spanish is Portuguese with more flavor?
Yeah.
Really? Think Portuguese is a lot more stripped down than Spanish? Spanish is a lot
I
more
don't know. I
flowery?
mean,
Straightforward,
Well-
more straightforward, much
No.
less like singing.
I mean,
While
if
you're
we're
speaking.
talking
Okay.
about flavor,
Fine, I was trying to compliment your people, Kyle. Fine, don't take the compliment, you asshole.
No, he's trying to fucking do some other shit. When I think
like, "No,
about
we're not gay."
flavor in food, I think more of Spanish food than Portuguese food.
Yes, because
Well, I
you
was talking
guys
about more
are
culturally.
imbued with Spanish culture, with Mexico and all of that. It's
I'm a-
natural. It's okay. It's
I wasn't
fine.
really talking about food, Eric. I was talking about more like cultural zest. I don't know. That sounds weird.
Dude, no, Kyle. You need to be quiet because I'm tired of you Brazilians coming over here and open up restaurants where all you do is meat on rotisserie and charge fucking
Wait, wait. a
way
minute.
overpriced.
Eric, you're
Wait a
telling me
minute.
Yeah.
if you
Do
could go
know
to their
how many
country,
fucking Brazilian restaurants there are in South Florida that that's all they do? Dude, they charge by the pound. I remember
Oh,
when I
if you
used to
guys.
bring fucking
Oh, it's
my
not
ex
like
there.
open buffet. Like here, it like you pay for the whole thing, and you just sit down, and they come with the skewers, and like just. It's like you pay for all you can eat.
yeah,
Nah,
That's the
man, y'all-
churrascaria.
Here they
Here.
make you put the plate on a scale.
Oh, we can't hear you.
Yes,
Wait, I
guys, you
can't
guys
hear
are stupid. You pay. You pay. If you weren't paying, there would be so many open.
Here, I have an idea, Eric. Hear me out. We go to Brazil and we open a restaurant where we take ground beef, like hamburger meat, and we pack it into long logs and we put those on a skewer
Oh yeah,
And
you
we-
think we're stupid?
and we charge
Yeah.
them a lot of money. But here's what we
Sure.
do.
we
Here's
think
what we
you-
Here's the genius. Here's the genius. Instead of when you make the log, you don't use one solid piece of beef. You do hamburger patties with cheddar in between them, and you stack them on the skewer, and then you cook that. So you go around
I
with
don't
like
even want to eat that.
that sounds awesome. What are you talking about? Beef, like
No.
ground beef with cheddar just melted in layers all through
you're
it. Just cut off
making a-
chunks of that. Oh yeah,
Making a
Oh, man.
cheeseburger with no topping.
yeah. They don't know that though. You say like, oh,
Yeah,
we got
they
this.
got cheeseburgers in
we
Brazil.
call it. We
motherfucker.
call it.
Also,
Eric.
Still, you wanna? So here's the deal. You wanna get rich in Brazil? You actually open a hot dog and cheeseburger place because
I
there's
mean,
like
they're just damn good.
everywhere, and it's even a thing where like I've seen a lot of restaurants trying to or like fucking lunch places, whatever, trying to stick something new.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen like Greek shish kebab. I've seen Mexican tacos. All
Mhm.
sorts of shit. They all
Question real quick.
they all go bankrupt after like a half an year or whatever. Only thing that sticks is hot dogs, cheeseburger, pizza, maybe sushi.
Question. Have you guys discovered fried eggs on hamburgers yet?
Yeah, that's why everyone that comes here says
What?
that we're crazy. Like
You know you've
If I
never had
show
a
you
you've
the
never had a
menu.
cheeseburger with an egg on top.
Yeah, I have.
I don't talk.
agree.
No,
inside of it.
no, I'm talking
I
to Kyle. I'm
like
specifically
told you that-
talking to Kyle.
Yeah. Kyle,
If
do you
I-
guys do that at all? I don't know what you guys do with your
Yes.
burgers. You do? Okay.
There's cheese eggs. That's what we call it. There's cheese.
No, I'm
Dude,
Kyle.
if
What
I
I'm
sh-
saying,
if I show
Kyle,
you-
Single
I'm
fried
talking-
egg. Nothing
I'm
fancy,
talking
just a
about-
fried
Hey,
egg.
who's explaining the Brazilian culture here? Is it Kyle or you guys?
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
They know, John. They know better than me. Always.
No, we're not telling. We're
No,
asking,
I'm
Kyle.
asking. I want to
I'm
make
trying to
sure
answer. If I
that
show
you
you
have
the
had
menu,
a cheeseburger or a bacon cheeseburger where
Mm-hmm.
they put an egg inside of the burger, like on top of the burger between
Like
the
not
buns.
nothing like a.
You
I don't know what a cheese
asking-
egg is, but like a
depends on the
normal fried
place.
egg.
Some places will
Yeah, of
just
course.
put a fried egg inside every option.
Yes,
in the
how I
menu.
did.
Some places you add an egg, and they also have a standard like cheese egg, which is like a cheeseburger with an egg or two. If I
Oh,
showed you the menu,
They're way beyond us, Till, because I've never heard of a cheese egg burger.
Yeah,
No,
I
if
assume
I
that's just an
showed you-
egg that you put cheese
let me
into while it's
say
frying.
this. I'm trying for the last 10 minutes. If I showed you the menu for the average cheeseburger place or hot dog place, you
Mhm.
guys would have a field day saying we're crazy,
Wait,
we're
wait, wait
insane,
a
yada
second.
yada. Dude,
Kyle, I grew up in
I'll
Texas.
just say
I'm sure there's nothing
the
that can
cheese-
surprise me.
cheeseburger. So there's the cheese bacon, obviously.
Uh-huh.
There's cheese with like, how do you call the sauce that dried sausage you cut real thin and you fried it? It's not salami.
Bacon? No,
No.
pepperoni?
Pepperoni, cheese pepperoni.
What?
Like
That's
a-
Whoa.
disgusting.
No,
Pepperoni,
I
a bunch of
don't. No.
It's not
I-
exactly pepperoni,
it sounds good.
but it's kind of like it because it's
Pepperoni,
Italian-
salami,
Italian sausage?
pastrami, any of the amis.
Yeah,
One
Italian
of the amis.
sauce, something like that.
Something
The one
ends
you
with an
you
NI.
fry, for example, a bean thing or whatever. It's not the ones that are really curated
Wait.
like salami. It's
Kyle.
the one you fry.
Is it gabagool?
I don't know. But anyway, there's cheese, chicken heart,
Chicken heart?
cheeseburger.
Oh, God,
I
is
love that
everybody
one.
in South America ghouls? My fucking ex used to like the chicken livers and the chicken hearts and everything.
No,
I'm
I'm
like,
not,
come
I don't care
on.
about the
See what
liver,
he-
but chicken
see what
heart.
he eat the chicken feet. I'm
I-
like, oh,
No,
that's so
no.
gross.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Fried chicken heart. Oh man, that's up.
I
that
say
sounds
put
good.
that in the
Dude, it sucks.
deep
I've
fry
had
'em.
turkey heart.
It doesn't
Turkey heart's
suck. It's a
good.
delicacy. It's really good. Feet and all of that, that's poor people food. But the heart, oh man, so that's cheese, chicken heart. There's cheese, everything inside, all of that at the same time.
Mhm.
No. See,
Hot dogs.
what makes me scared is the fried chicken heart is so prevalent. They're like, yeah, if you want on your burger, we'll put that
Yes.
on there too.
It
Yeah.
seems like that would be a
Oh,
finger food to me,
God.
though. Like that seems like you would
It's so
fry it
good.
like jalapeno poppers, like chicken hearts. Like you'd put it in like fried batter and like have like a dipping sauce for it or something. Almost like chicken nuggets.
Oh God.
I don't know about that, but like fried.
Yeah, six
with
piece. You
other
just killed an
stuff.
entire family of chickens.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you.
You know, we
the
can fry up the
standard
necks
hot
and put them
dog.
on the burger too, but we don't fucking do that in America because we're not a bunch of fucking monsters.
No,
I mean-
that would take too long. There's barely any meat.
You can get a regular cheeseburger.
Look.
Okay, so let me tell you the regular hot dog.
All right.
Regular, not even the options.
Mm-hmm.
So it's open the bun, mayonnaise,
What?
grated cheese,
Okay.
grated cheese.
They
Okay.
put a
Then you
dude
put-
in South
you
America.
usually
They
chew
put
sausages.
fucking mayo on everything. They didn't get
Usually-
mayonnaise until like
a fine
dude,
coat
you
on
guys
the on
didn't
the
get
bun.
mayonnaise until
fine
like
coat
the
on the
80s,
bun.
90s.
All right.
No, a fine coat on the bun so it's not too dried up.
Anyway,
Anyway,
lost me.
two sausages, some more grated cheese. Then you put corn,
What?
green beans,
What?
Oh my god.
what? How do you
That's
call?
not a hot dog anymore.
Fried potato, grated potato, but fried. You know those very fine.
Oh,
Hash
like,
browns?
Hash browns.
You put
Fried
hash
taters.
browns on a fucking hot dog,
Is that
Kyle?
what you call hash browns? Like the potato very finely
Yeah,
grated?
it's
and then
shredded like
fried?
shredded cheese.
Like shredded cheese, yes.
Yeah, it's called hash
Shredded
browns.
cheese. Yeah, shredded cheese, then hash browns.
That's so weird.
And then some
Why would you
some
put
of
hash browns with green
the tomato
beans?
sauce. And then a tomato sauce.
Oh, whoa.
And
Tomato
This is worse than
It's
the
a big ass-
Chilean completo.
yeah,
This
it's
is
just
just a
like
regular hot dog?
that's a regular. Then you
look up
can ask with
completo.
bacon or with Italian sausage or the
Oh my
chicken
god.
or whatever you want.
That's huge.
what she said.
Yes. And then there's the sweet hot dogs with chocolate and strawberries.
You do like fucking dessert hot dogs?
Yes. Or like
That's just
chocolate and
gross.
peanut.
Kyle, I've lost all respect for your people.
Dude,
The hamburgers are
Somebody
fine.
like-
I'm fine with the chicken hearts on it. That's fine. That's whatever. That's
When
something
you-
I don't really have any kind of
To be
experience
honest,
with.
the sweet hot dogs some places have them.
Now,
It's not.
if
it
you
didn't catch
did
up as
if you did
much,
a
but they
ice
do
cream
it.
hot dog where you use maybe like some sort of waffle cone as the bun and like a banana split type thing in the thing, that
Yeah,
could
but
be
let me
cool.
clarify. It's,
until
it's basically just a bun. Forget about the sauce. There's none of the salty stuff, sausage, gravy, none. It's just the bun,
Still put bacon.
and then condensed milk instead of mayonnaise. Condensed milk, and
I
then
hate
some
to burst
chocolate
your
and
bubble, but this
strawberry.
motherfucker is lying to us. They do not.
I feel like, yeah, I think he's making all this up now.
This motherfucker.
I think he's making all this
he's
up.
describing
It's
like
it's the devil's hot dog.
dude, he's got hot dogs a la mode.
For your
That
sins of
sounds
lying,
so
Kyle, you get more Bruno Mars.
That's so disgusting. He's literally lying. I'm sorry. You can have mustard and onions on your hot dog.
What
or
is this
you can
guy?
have chili and
pull it up, pull
cheese
it up.
with
So,
onions. Go
like
fuck yourself.
that's an example. The one on the left,
The
which is
churro
like
hot dog, like, while I don't hate it,
That's a churro.
I'm like, that's too much sugar. It's way too much sugar.
that
That
one with the Kit Kat. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about.
yeah, okay.
It's-
that, it
it
looks like
didn't
something they
catch
sell
up
at
that
fucking Disney or some shit.
Some places have them. That's
Hey,
Look,
Kyle,
I
just
still
so
can't
you
get over
know-
dessert pizza. This, I don't know if I can handle.
Dessert
Yeah,
pizza's
oh,
great.
Kyle, just
It's
so-
good, but it's
menus
just.
for pizza might have 40 to 50 flavors.
I'm pretty sure like sweet
Yes.
hot dogs have something to do with, isn't that like Japanese child shit called loli or yali or something?
It's. You're trying to say lolly? Wait, what about lolly?
I'm pretty sure sweet hot
You don't wanna
dogs
go
have
there.
something to do with that.
Might be, but
That's
Maybe,
a
I
sign
don't
that
know.
your country is going in a bad direction.
look,
Now these hot dogs
it's the
here,
canary in a coal mine of your culture.
Dude, you know what hot dogs are treated as in America now? It's like you can get a hot dog out front of Home Depot, at the ballpark, or if you're at a burger joint, they offer them because nobody eats fucking hot dogs no more in America.
these hot dogs actually look pretty good. Like you got like the peppers on them and shit, or this one over here you got like avocado and fresh jalapenos and
I
shit.
know they. I know
I've
they
never
look
seen anything like
appetizing.
this. Is some gourmet shit.
But
that
I'm
you
not
pay
eating
too
hot
much
Yeah,
dogs
for.
fuck your
anymore.
Brazilian hot dogs. These are good. These look cool.
Dude, those are,
Nah, some
once
gay
you
shit.
once you understand what hot dogs are made out of and the whole process they
It's
go through,
pig
it's like,
assholes.
yeah, I'm not eating hot dogs anymore, dude.
That's
Oh.
why I only get bratwursts and stuff like that.
Yeah, sausages, not hot
Yeah.
dogs.
Oh,
Everybody
dude,
likes a
candy.
big fat sausage.
Oh, here's a candy corn dog. Ugh.
Nah, that's not Brazilian.
I didn't say it was. I just said it was a candy corn dog.
That's actually Venezuelan.
But the pizza stuff, I tell you, there's at least 40, 50 different flavors, not counting the
Oh,
sweet ones.
dude, Brazil just found they opened up their own Cece's pizza with the blueberry and strawberry. Dude, oh god, it's so gross. S'more pizza. Wait, do you guys have Cece's pizza in Brazil?
No,
America doesn't even have Cece's Pizza anymore.
that's slop for Americans. We have.
Wait a second, Cece. Wait,
It went out of
Cece's pizza
business,
went out of
bro.
business?
Yeah.
Did it?
Yes. Like 10 years
Damn,
ago.
Really?
Like 10 years ago.
Really?
Yes.
I don't believe that at all. Dude, that's like white people slop right
Oh shit! Welcome to the 2020s, Eric. You've been
Yeah.
gone for a little while, but a few things have happened.
Yeah, most of the shit
Wanted
we
to catch
had
up on.
as for fun as kids is gone. I'm surprised that Chuck E. Cheese's
Mm.
hasn't gone under yet. It's pretty close.
Like no pizza chains caught up here. Like I remember growing up. I guess there's still Pizza Huts somewhere, but
Well,
it
it's
doesn't
good-
caught.
We don't
it
call them
doesn't
Pizza
get-
Hut around here. I call them Inward
It
Hut.
doesn't caught on because there's so many like mom and pop, like individual pizza places. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
actual restaurants, each different to each other, but many of them with like stone stoves and all of that. And you can spend a fucking year ordering different pizza places and figuring which one's the best. I think it's cool as fuck. Like,
I'm just throwing this out
That's
there
pretty
because,
cool.
Pizza dough doesn't go the same in the southern hemisphere.
what?
Pizza Dojo?
Pizza
Dough.
dough does not rise
Oh.
or shape the same in the southern hemisphere because everybody knows that's the garbage hemisphere.
Whatever you say.
Shit rolls downhill. That's
So-
why you're called the South.
That's not how it works.
Yeah, we're like kind of a
So-
sphere, Kyle or Eric. There's no real like
Yeah, I have
actual
to wear
south.
magnetic shoes.
There's
I
no
have to wear
meaningful-
magnetic shoes or
Don't
fall
prove
off
me
the bottom.
wrong, Till.
All right, guys, let's get back into the videos here. I got
Yeah.
the Liver King. Let's hear what his update is, okay? 'Cause we got a lot of shit. We got a torture interrogation video to watch later. Ooh.
Good morning, Primals. from the vibration plate of the greatest state in the world, Austin, Texas.
It's not a state.
Texas is the state, just to be clear.
City.
I don't know why you felt you need to clarify. Texas is the state, just to be clear.
Come
You
on,
got
it's
to
the
know Texas
worst.
State.
It's the worst city in the state, isn't
Kyle, you remember when the other day he was like, "We're going to the capital of Texas to get Joe Rogan." They're like, "Oh yeah," he's like, "We're going to Houston."
I did listen to a video while I was driving around the other day that was talking about how all the comedians that have moved to Austin to follow
Oh,
Joe
dude,
Rogan
they're all gonna leave.
fucking hate.
Too late.
They're all
Austin.
gonna leave. Yeah, I saw the same one.
Too
They're all
lazy to
leaving.
try. Yeah, we all have the same algo. But by the way, is this him being released from jail?
This is after he was released. He
Yeah.
has an
Okay.
ankle monitor on.
Mm.
Bags under my eyes. Haven't slept a whole lot.
It sounds
The
like
bags are
he's
the-
speaking into a fan right in front
Look
of
at
him.
that,
You
look at that.
know?
Look at his eyes. The bags are the least of the problems. Look at that.
I know, dude. He looks like he's about to turn into a zombie.
The-
Like,
the-
if it was zombie apocalypse, this motherfucker would be dead by the group. The group would be like, "No, we got to put him down. Look at his eye."
Eric, I know
His
you're coming
eye.
back,
That-
you know. Can you see the pupils? The pupils? Zoom in too. I don't think Eric can see it. Kind of. You see the difference?
yeah, we already like zoomed in like a while ago. Did this earlier.
Yeah, I just finished Fear of the Walking Dead. He looks like the last chance villain they brought in the last season to
Oh,
make
God.
some kind of sense.
Why would you watch the end of that show? I never got past season
Good.
2. I couldn't do it.
Dude, actually, I binged it, and I would have to say it's actually better than the original Walking Dead.
Yeah,
I
but that's
think
not
so,
hard.
yeah.
I
You know-
saw
you know
the
what?
first episodes, which released when Walking Dead was still good, like fifth, sixth season.
Oh.
And-
Maybe fifth. Yeah, I think.
And I didn't. I like.
Hal gave me
Does
the
it get
first
good?
3 seasons of Walking Dead on DVD.
They're
But like,
Good one.
good. You
See,
could maybe fast forward through season 2.
when you're
No,
putting
season
all
2
these,
was the last good one.
dude, like when you're putting all these not nerdy Gundams and Lego sets together,
hmm
you need something to listen to in the background.
Mm.
So when I say it's good, I'm like, yeah, I listened to it in the background while I was doing some
I
other
see.
shit. It was pretty decent.
I've been rewatching all of Stranger Things. I'm almost done with season 4, and
I just did that like a month or two ago.
well, I have the first 2 seasons on Blu-ray now because Hal gave them to me, and they're like really cool, like VHS like packages. They look
I
like old
want to
VHSs.
ask if it's good, but I don't trust your opinion.
Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Stranger Things is good. Season 3 dips down a little bit, but 4 comes back really fucking strong.
I agree.
And I'd like to see what they do with the new season. I guess they're
Yeah,
coming
it's gonna
out
be the
with.
final season. It's all coming to an end.
Oh, this is the final season? I heard
Season-
last season was the final season.
Yeah, exactly. Like I thought Vecna fucking put everything back to where it came from.
Eric, they didn't end Vecna. Nothing happened. They didn't finish it. Season 4 and 5 are kind of like 2 halves of the same season. I think it was
Where
going
is
to
that?
end.
No, they killed Vecna.
No, they
11
didn't. No, they didn't.
You know, spoil it all from you.
It's gibberish to you at this point.
Yeah,
Literally everything that they
Wait a
name in the
second.
show is
Kyle
D&D
is
terms.
so nerdy, he might know all the deep Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh no! Don't mention the Mind Flayer. Kyle's gonna get spoilers.
Oh, I know about Mind Flayer.
There's an
It's a bit
octopus
complicated.
man. All right, let's get back
No,
to
there's
this.
not an octopus man with a giant eye laser.
But yeah, they killed
Calm
Vecna.
down.
How are you saying they didn't kill Vecna?
I didn't. I'm telling you,
You
like
said-
he's coming back this season. Like he's the end all be all. Like he's the final boss.
See, I thought it was the other way around where the Mind Flayer was really controlling Vecna.
No,
No?
Eric, he was the Mind Flayer.
No. See, I
Yeah.
thought it was the other way around.
No,
You really have Mind Flayers?
Yeah.
No, it's the name of one of their villains from
Yeah,
season.
it's not like a
2.
real.
The characters
Mind Flayer?
in the series play Dungeons and Dragons, so they
Yeah.
give people names from Dungeons
Yeah,
and Dragons.
like the
Oh, I
monsters,
see.
they call them the demigorgons, but they're like these monsters that have like, almost like flower, like, bulb, like heads, but on the
And
inside,
you're spoiling season 1.
not really,
Thank you, sir.
not at all.
Not
One of them
really.
learns the tap dance.
I
It's
got
pretty
the
cool.
impression that it at some point or was from the beginning. I don't know. It's like some girl boss shit. I don't
Not
have- I
really.
don't got that.
Stranger Things is pretty cool, especially if you like the 80s nostalgia.
Yeah. The girl that has all the superpowers, she is like the most like mentally unstable and like socially like unkept. Like she is a mess, but she has telepathy. So
Kyle,
it's like,
you would love it because it's like the team. Okay, it's like the team of skinny nerds from It came together and played Dungeons and Dragons and had
Yeah.
a psychic chick and fought. It really is It, isn't it?
well,
It
it's
really
it's
is
like
the
That sounds
story.
Yeah, it-
interesting.
it's Goonies, it's Stand By Me, it's all those like coming of 80s coming of age
Tropes.
stories. Yeah, it's all that put in together, and it's overall it's done really well.
Okay,
Um,
I guess I'll try it.
Soundtrack is
Once
pretty
season
fucking
5
cool,
ends
too.
though, like if it ends like shitty, we might feel different about the show as a whole. But season 1, like if you just watch season 1 by itself,
Oh, season 1's great.
fucking amazing.
That I kind of hope the show had went in a direction where every season was a new town, but I was fine with where the show went.
I did. No, I was Hopper. You know what I'm talking about when he came back after the other season in the prison. I'm like, really,
Yeah.
dude? That looked like a pretty big explosion.
Hold on a second. Ken just sent me this tweet from Ricada. Ricada just put out an offer for $1,000 to anyone that can make a video compilation of every time Aaron Imholt has mentioned him since April 11th, 2024.
Ooh.
Dude, I'm
Oh
not spending
man,
much
if I
time
didn't
to make it.
despise hearing Aaron's voice so much, dude,
Dude,
holy shit.
All right, dude. Nah, do the math. If you were to fucking do that, which I haven't even kept up with that shit at all. You know how many hours you'd
That
have
would be
to
so
spend
many
against-
hours.
yeah, $1,000. What are you paying?
Yeah.
Less than minimum wage?
You would have to play
motherfucker?
every podcast at the same time at like 4 times speed.
You can use an AI.
Doom's probably gonna
Transcript
claim
it.
it. Doom's
Oh,
MS Doom
shit.
probably gonna claim it.
Ken says Aaron fight a harassment suit against Nick Ricada.
Oh.
Can you
Good time.
guys just do a speed catch me up? What's going on with Aaron?
What was the last thing you
Real
heard?
spit. Yo, on the clock.
All I know is the last thing I heard was when I was on here and you guys were talking about he ate Nick Ricada's cum.
So
I don't know. I don't know anything about the
Wednesday,
revenge porn.
Wednesday.
Let me
Hold
do
on.
it. It's faster. It's faster. I can do it faster.
Will
Can
he
I-
understand it?
Okay.
Yeah.
So after he is come, he keeps talking about Ricada's wife and the legal stuff didn't go away because he kept talking about Ricada's wife, and then he was summoned back the other day, and he was gonna.
He got
go to
arrested
jail.
for revenge porn before.
Yeah,
right?
he got arrested. So Wednesday
haven't
was
got a-
his
Kyle,
sentencing hearing.
you're sucking at this. I'm just
Yeah,
telling you.
sorry.
Let
But I
him
know
do
it's
it.
long-winded. He likes the topic too much.
Anyways, Wednesday was Aaron's sentencing hearing for the revenge porn charge. When he thought he was gonna have a $50 fine, walk out of there, be done. Right? When he got there, he was met with a judge that said, "Mr. Imholt, I am not amused." That was like the first thing she said. And then they proceeded to show an entire like long list of violations against his charge. And so they booked him again, got a mugshot, let him bail out, and they pushed his next sentencing back to October something, like October 6th, I think.
Is
There we
this
go.
like I don't remember when, but Mersh was saying, "Hey, I was right all along."
Yeah.
Is that what on Twitter he was
Yeah.
saying that? Okay.
So basically, what it seems like he pissed off the judge and the prosecutor, and so they just basically brought him in to ream him in court about not shutting his mouth up about the victim of the case and about the case in general and about how he's violated the case many times and how he's violated several restraining orders. And then they sent him on his way and said, come back in 100 days.
Oh, so he just racked up more charges. They're like, yo, we need time.
He didn't rack up more charge. He racked up some violations towards his charge, but mainly it's from what it looks like to me, from my experience with court, it looks like the judge just went, fuck this guy, send him home. We're gonna make him sweat for another 3 months.
No,
So-
no. What it is they're going to enhance his charges.
Yeah, because they're probably
probably.
like, oh, let him another 100 days. It's gonna
Yeah.
be another 100 mentions of her.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
you
they-
2 3-hour shows a day.
he's
Gotta fill it
already
in somehow.
He's still doing shows?
yeah, he is.
Wow, okay. I mean, I'm sorry, dude. You ate another dude's cum, everybody knows that. Why would you
Oh.
still do shows?
I guess, Eric.
Is that what
Did-
his
Eric,
chat is
did
filled
you
up with
see-
every day? Hey, how
Eric,
did that
did-
cum taste? How did that cum taste?
They just
How
bonk
did
it
that
by his
cum
ass.
taste?
Somehow, this is not even the worst. I guess it's the worst, but it's pretty close. Have you seen the revelations that came out during the something mania? What's the name of the
Oh,
big stuff?
Hackmania. Yeah.
Hackmania.
No.
Well, the cum meeting was one of them, and how he did it was part of it. The big thing that I took away from that was him saying that he could give up his kids. Like that was the
Okay, so it came out a handwritten letter to April.
Oh yeah.
Totally cooked, like, "Oh, honey, I love you. Please don't
Mhm,
leave me for
mhm.
Ricada."
Mhm.
Came out on the Hackmania. And the most cooked private messages I ever saw that Aaron sent to Ricada being like, bro, don't steal my wife, bro, please. She's everything.
Can
to
you
me,
let me
dude.
be the funny one once in a while?
Please, don't steal my wife.
Oh my god, did he really say, can you let me
Yes.
be the funny one once in a while?
Yes.
That's so sad. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah. Everything about this
I
is
can't
sad.
even imagine writing.
Oh,
No.
didn't it came out? Also, didn't it came out like April messages to Ricada saying, "Oh, I love when you come on my chest and you come dribbling on my
Well,
chest or whatever."
That was she had said something and he was like, "What?" And she's like, "Yeah, one time you came on my chest and you left the room and he came in and he licked it off my chest."
What
Forgot
the
about-
fuck?
It's pretty
Yeah, I'm
gross.
sorry. Hey, just to let everybody know out there, if your girl likes you to come on her face, that's a bad sign.
Mm,
Why?
yeah,
That's
if
not,
you don't,
that's,
yeah, I agree.
that's
No,
not,
no,
that's
she's-
not
if she-
wife material.
if she's forthcoming with it,
Depends on if she
that's
tells people
not-
about it.
No bueno. But if you have to work a lot to like convince her to maybe let you do it,
Then that's okay. That's
that's
okay.
okay. That's okay. There you go.
But
There you
if they're just like, all right,
If it's
yeah,
first
I
date,
want
yeah.
to have your cum on my face every time. That's
Exactly.
A bad
First
sign.
date, she's like,
That's a
"Yeah,
bad
fucking
sign.
paint my face," and then she eats it and all that. You're like, no bueno.
Discuss this with her beforehand? I just do it.
Do you understand what we said?
Alright,
if
so-
first
no,
date, she asks
shut
for
the
it in the
fuck
first.
up.
Oh, okay.
That's
First
You
the
know
date.
one.
you're in a relationship too. How often does she even suck your dick?
Eric,
True.
you'd be
True.
surprised. You'd be really
Okay,
surprised.
Okay, it's a general point. You don't need the dicks.
I'm sorry, but like women, they,
Enjoy too. 'cause
Hey,
it ain't gonna
I know.
last
I
forever.
really am. It's like, when's she gonna stop?
If any woman is like, yeah, I want to suck your dick all the time, you know she's a liar. That's
Yep.
all I'm saying.
Oral fixation. Daddy issues.
They say that at first. They say that at first.
Anyway, where were we?
I'm past the Liver King shit. I don't really care. What other stuff?
Yeah, he's just a jacked meth addict.
Yeah. All right. Let's check in with our buddy, our favorite conspiracy theorist, Eric. You might remember this guy, Mr. Fittest Flat Earther. All right, so this entire week, hold on, let me set the video up, Kyle. Don't interrupt me before I can set the goddamn video up. So this entire week, we've been watching videos of this guy talking about how John Belushi became Tom Hardy, how Whitney Houston became someone named Kiki Jackson? Ferguson? I don't know. Anyways, he's really into this actors becoming other actors or celebrities becoming other people. And well, some of us have brought up the concern of, well, why don't the dates match or the ages or anything like that? And Kyle, has brought us an answer.
So, like, nobody's ever noticed that, like, a lot of the people over generations look the same? Is that what you're telling me?
Eric, so here's one of the examples, okay?
Like, what? It's
He believes...
phenotype. It's
Wait.
phenotype
I
the
want to
right
prove it
word?
right now. Wait, I want to prove it with a Ministry of Dude exclusive. We figured one out too. If you could grab it on the Discord, we have one amongst us. Eric, can you explain yourself?
Fuck yeah!
Explain yourself.
I'm Teddy Roosevelt, motherfucker. and I know Ray ain't on the show
Corey.
anymore since he's my brother. He's fucking that Democrat FDR.
That no legs having bitch.
Yeah.
All right, so
Like it got polio.
Eric, here's his craziest one, I think. Okay. Oh, he thinks Orlando Bloom is... Who do you think Orlando Bloom was?
Is that Morgan Whalen in the back?
Yes. He thinks that Kurt Cobain became some guy from a Jesus show, or was that Chester Bennington?
Who's the guy in the back left? Is that actor?
That's
that
Dale
played
Earnhardt.
Jamie?
That's Dale Earnhardt.
Oh, it looks like Jamie from Game of Thrones.
So
A little.
the funniest one he has, or the craziest one, Eric, is
No,
he
in
thinks that
one.
he thinks that King David was the model for the Statue of Liberty, but he was also Elvis and Donald Trump. I know, it's unbelievable. I was speechless
what?
too.
Now that you say some shit like that, Donald Trump actually has more of the facial features, I think, of Benjamin Franklin. The big jowl and everything.
He does
That's all
have similar eyes to Elvis. But that's pretty much where their similarities kind of end.
No, until the bumps. You didn't talk
Oh
about
yeah,
the
I'm sorry.
bumps.
The dots on his skin are identical.
Yeah.
Also, if you lose your dog, you just gotta look real deep in your pool, and you're gonna see your dog in the.
Oh yeah, I forgot about dogs everywhere. Dude, he did this video about like how dogs were in everything. There's dogs in fire. There's dogs in clouds. There's dogs in the pool.
You ever heard of the dog
You know what
stars?
the dogs? What the stars are?
Oh yeah, the stars are dogs. They're water dogs.
Dog spirits.
They're dogs
Isn't
in
that-
water.
Isn't that like the same way your brain recognizes faces and everything?
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
called pareidolia, and it's a form of it's like a very very low rung like symptom of schizophrenia.
Well, it's also just like your brain just automatically sees
Yeah,
things
but
that it
this,
normally
I'm saying
recognizes.
his where he's seeing this shit everywhere. He sees
Oh,
everywhere.
Okay, you're talking about him.
Oh
Yeah.
man, you
Okay.
should have seen the Mount Batman.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
he found
yeah.
a mountain that was Batman one time, Eric. I'm not even
It
kidding.
looks like Batman's
course
face,
he
like
did.
sideways.
Honestly, I want to own that.
was the
I want to
best
own
one.
that mountain now. I'm gonna buy the
Mount
Batman.
Batman.
Change
That
the
was
name to
best one.
Mount Batman.
In the past week, I have speculated that Dale Earnhardt is Morgan Wallen, that John Belushi is Tom Hardy, and that Whitney Houston is now Keke Palmer.
Oh, Palmer. I said Jackson or Ferguson because those were black names. I couldn't remember. Palmer's also black.
None of these people look the same. I
No.
don't know what the fuck is
No.
Don't worry.
No, they don't.
Don't be a skeptic.
Oh, you're
have,
right.
Have an open mind.
You're right.
Nah, I've slept
Well,
with
what-
plenty of black women. No, those are two black women. Different
John,
black
Johnny
women.
Rocket is he's been doing his spoofs of this guy called the Coolest Flat Earther. And he's gonna do one where he takes two different pictures of this guy from different videos and be like, look at this guy, look at this guy. They're completely different people.
Yeah.
You think these two actors are gonna fool us?
A lot of you wakened souls have seen this for what it is and given it a chance that maybe this is a reality. But there are a whole lot of people in the comments saying, but their ages, they're so far apart. You're reaching, they're way older. It couldn't be. They're way, way too old. You're losing it. You're losing credibility. You're insane. They're saying it's no way.
Wait a minute.
Losing credibility? That's
That's us. We've been saying those things.
dude. I think he's watching. I
No.
think he watches our show.
Might be, but our
Maybe.
comments are pure gaslighting.
Yeah. Also, people shouldn't go leave any nice comments for him on this video either. Definitely don't ask
Yeah.
him questions
Don't
or
give
try to.
him new leads into celebrities that look alike and all of that. Definitely.
Hold on.
Yeah. And if you do that, definitely don't tell us when he talks about it, okay?
I think that Ellen Page became
Might be Elliot Page.
Elliot
Flat,
Page.
flat Earth. Dude, I feel bad if there's an actual company that has nothing to do with flat Earth trying to sell hats that say flat on them, because now forever for the rest of my life,
I
if
think these
see
are his.
somebody wearing a hat that says flat, I'm just going, oh, retard.
You see what the other one says? See what the other one says?
Ice wall.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I think these are hats that he makes. I'd buy one, honestly. I'd buy the ice wall
Yeah.
hat in the heartbeat.
I like the ice wall hat. It's dope.
Dude, it looks like something they sell out front of a concert or
Mhm.
a wrestling event or
Yep,
something.
exactly. Or a concert wrestling event combo.
Way it's possible.
Look at
Because
Slim
if
Shady.
he-
Wait a second. Is Chris Jericho involved?
Obviously, duh.
I'm fucking going to that then.
Eric, he's the Judas in our mind.
I know.
you are really Dale Earnhardt, well, how are they getting rid of that 40-year age gap? You can't do that. There's no way to do that because Morgan Wallen is 32 years old, supposedly. And if Dale was
Dude,
still alive today,
people
Supposedly.
look the same. Like there's
Supposedly.
only so many types of people.
Yeah. I think there's like
I
12.
look like Bobby Hill. And apparently Teddy Roosevelt, which is way better than Bobby Hill.
Mhm.
Ray looks exactly like me, except a little bit fatter.
He just looks like you got squished a little.
Yeah.
be 72. So there's no way they can do this, right? Well, have you seen Kris Jenner lately? No, that's not her lately. That's her lately. Kris Jenner is
Guys, he's discovered plastic surgery.
Yeah, I
Oh,
thought
wait,
all
wait,
the
wait, wait, wait.
Kardashians looked the same, to tell you the truth.
No, but that's not her on the second picture. That's Kim.
Is that Kim?
69 years old, people, and that
It's
looks
not
like
her.
about a
It's not her.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
that looks like she got plastic surgery. Look like she got a facelift.
No.
No, you
Yes.
can't make the one on the left look like the one on the right, even with plastic surgery.
Eric, I've
Oh,
seen
on the
some.
left.
I've seen
Unless
some
that's
pretty dramatic
digitally
changes.
altered.
No.
It doesn't always-
Google
no.
this right now.
Listen to me for a
motherfucker.
second.
What's her name?
This is not a. This is a Kris Jenner.
Kate,
It's
what
Kris.
is it?
It's Kris Jenner.
It's with
Kris
Cray,
Jenner?
right? Chris.
Kris Jenner.
Yeah, it
just
is
type in
Kris
Kris
Jenner.
Jenner 2025.
Wait,
There are
Kill,
some
zoom-
people
can we
who
zoom
have.
in on the neck? Can we zoom in on the neck?
I mean, he's covering half of it.
No,
This
her.
dumb fucking face.
Yeah, there's no way you're fucking getting rid of the neck.
Apparently,
I'm not saying that it is, but I
30-year-old.
have seen some jobs that were that good. Like where you're like, holy
Okay,
shit, I can't believe it's the same
apparently
person.
it's a new picture of her. Yeah,
Which
but
one?
also that apparently it is her, but she
That's
went through
fucking-
like $1 million round
Yeah,
of
and that's
surgeries. But
airbrushed and filtered.
there's
to the
Photoshop. It's the
fucking
best
They-
angle, best
you can
lighting,
tell
yeah,
they
that's all
just-
that.
They move those cheeks. They just spread those rosy, bunched up cheeks.
They gave her a fucking huge ass facelift. Like if you looked on the side, you'd probably see little scars right here by her ears.
Probably. You'd see the fucking
If you
fucking
took
nail
her
clippers.
wig off and looked at the scar that goes around the top of her fucking head right there.
No, I will say they've gotten really good, especially on the face. They've gotten really good at hiding the scars. Like they've gotten really fucking good at hiding scars. Like it's kind of scary. Like some of the people, like you'll see some people, some actors, and be like, "They look weird. What's with them?" And it'll be that they got like a little bit of a facelift. I've seen some people that looked like or an old lady. Like I'm talking about like a bag lady, like fucking jowls hanging down.
Nick Cage.
No, I'm not talking about him, but I'm saying like I've seen pictures of like women that had like the really droopy eyes. It looked like fucking the droopy dog as a
Yeah.
person, right? And then she got a facelift, and she literally looked 30 years younger, and it didn't
Well,
look
yeah.
weird.
Okay, yeah, I can understand something like that. I mean, yeah, if you're that vain and you have to have surgery to remove.
Some
your
people just
old
have the
skin.
excess skin, or maybe she was fat at one point, and that's just all the excess skin from when she
I
was
don't know, man.
fat.
I think babies were hurt in the process.
I don't know, man. I
Probably.
think that extra skin
Yeah.
builds character.
Well, they
and-
rub the babies on the face, and it's the oils that
Inside
They
of
just
the
get a
fucking
baby
bit.
and they just
And
squeeze it out
also
like a rag. Right
like a rag.
And you can see how like this thing here, the cheeks, like it's
Those are probably
weird.
implants.
It doesn't look natural like the way
It is very weird.
I think those are implants. I think what she did was, I think they're both implants. I think this is an implant too. And she probably had them removed, had the facelift done, and had new ones put in.
Yeah,
I don't know.
because
And there's also tons of makeup.
Yeah, there's
and
that too.
You know, also you can see the eyes are further apart on the newer picture, so they definitely yanked her fucking face back like that.
Jeez.
That's essentially what they do. They
Okay,
you ever seen Star Trek Insurrection where they're pulling that guy's skin up over his head and stapling it? Like
Dude,
that's
that's what they do.
kind of what they do. Yeah. He was a weird alien that
going
liked
back
that. It
to
was
his
sexual.
point, because this like top of the line just happened, like top surgery with tons of makeup that Kris Jenner did proves that 70-year-old fucking Dale Earnhardt could
Mhm.
be plastic surgery into 32-year-old.
Yeah, this 70-year-old
But
woman now
on
looks
a
like a 60-year-old
photo.
woman.
Okay.
On a photo, but in real life, she feels like a 60-year-old leather wallet.
Yeah. I believe. Anyway,
I
that's
bet
his
you didn't know
argument.
about all the anti-aging technology that's out there these days, like gene editing, stem cell therapy, epigenetic reprogramming, and the use of senolytics to target
Sure, you can
senescent
say
cells.
those words.
That's a mouthful.
Doesn't mean it exists.
Yeah, that's all things that they're researching that nothing really works.
And I'm
Like-
sorry if you're using Google's AI overview as your
Yeah.
research.
Oh,
You're
Eric,
not
you
He
should
always
see
does
you should see this guy's like ability to spell. It's atrocious. Like
Can
Google
we catch a glimpse of it?
I don't know.
Kyle, look,
What?
look.
I'm looking.
What's missing?
Yeah.
What's missing? What's missing here?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh,
what do you
He
search?
took my advice.
he touched on the "Do you mean?" Blah,
Oh,
blah,
that's
blah.
Yes, dude, he took my fucking advice. He's watching the fucking show.
He's looking at me! Ah! Oh, fuck!
Hi, fetus flatter.
Hi, Tyler.
Wait a second.
I hope you enjoyed our stem cell joke with the baby ringing. It was very.
Go
It's good
back
to
to
have
the
you, bud.
top. He may be listening to you, but he's not doing a very good job because I think we can see half of the letters where what he's searching.
No.
The bottom half.
What I'm talking about, Eric, is he would type in the shit and it would just be like a jumble of gibberish, right?
Yeah.
And then a Google would be like, "Did you mean this?" and give him the search results for that, right?
Okay. All right.
And I was like, dude,
And he
like
will leave
you
that
can-
on the video.
Yeah, he would leave that there. Like, just like hit that and it'll go away. Just click it, it'll go away. And people don't realize you have terrible spelling ability. Like you're trying to come off as smart, do some smart fucking shenanigery.
And why are you even typing? Fucking just speak it into the fucking.
Oh, Eric, don't tell him that. It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse.
Look, if all of this technology really existed, Joe Rogan would look like the kid from the game Bully. That was a
Yeah.
good reference for people who caught
That's
it.
what Eric looked like in high school, just like the kid from Bully.
Yeah. Fucking Joe Rogan would look like how he looked 30 years ago before he started became a bald nightmare.
Wait a second. Did the kid from Bully just wear like a hoodie with a hat all the time and like jeans?
No.
Picture
No.
more school uniform and like a lot of this
Big
stuff.
bald bully.
Yeah.
No,
Hold up, hold up.
I was never a fighter.
Dude.
Y'all
Sure.
missed
No,
class.
but
This is exactly
bully.
Eric.
See, Eric? That's exactly you. That's literally you.
I mean, yeah, if I was in a weird game like that, yeah.
He has
I
two
would look-
graphics, okay?
Man, why y'all gotta make me look like Sling Blade?
We didn't, your parents did.
And French
They sure
fry
don't talk about this
potatoes.
And for Trevor.
You got
stuff
some
in the news.
mustard?
that much. I wonder why that is. Well, maybe we should listen just how good they are at it.
Scientists have rejuvenated the skin cells
Hey,
taken
just so
from a
you know,
53-year-old.
would both of them at the same time. It would be it would have to be in the morning though, because that's when I really get going.
Whitney Houston's like 100.
Isn't she dead?
Yeah, she's dead.
I didn't even know she was sick.
All I'm saying,
You didn't know she did a lot of drugs, man.
yeah, Bobby Brown fucking got her addicted.
I mean,
to
is that
crack
why
and
she looked like she
heroin.
got crack jaw?
That and heroin arm?
I wonder why that is. Well, maybe we should listen just how good they are at it.
Scientists have rejuvenated the skin cells taken from a 53-year-old woman, making them equivalent to those of a 23-year-old. Writing in the journal eLife, the researchers say that they believe they might.
He doesn't realize that doing something in a experiment does not mean they can do it.
Yeah, that's like they have the shit in a petri dish. and
Yeah,
fucking do
it's
that
like
shit.
they did something, it happened, and now they're trying to figure out why it happened. Like, that's how you reproduce it. You figure out why results happened.
Oh, but if you don't think the elites don't already have this technology,
Yeah, no.
No,
I mean, that's
Till-
why
you're
they drink
kidding yourself.
baby's blood, right?
No, because 70% of people will hear cells and go, "Oh, well, I'm made of cells," and they made them.
I have
30 years
cells.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, that's what it is. That's why they made public schools so bad, so people wouldn't understand this shit.
Yeah. And they wouldn't understand too that, like, even say this treatment was working, that they've started making skin cells younger again. There's also a whole thing about you can't give treatments to different populations the same because the population's biology is slightly different from each other.
I mean, pretty much what the way I think about it is like if you're regrowing skin,
Mm.
it's kind of like the most optimal way of doing a skin graft, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So like your skin is going to have to accept that new skin you put on it. And that's like, from what I understand, the biggest hurdle to get over when you're doing skin grafts or any transplants, or you got to make sure everything matches, dude.
Yeah, it's rejection and infection.
Yeah, I think
That's
the
why,
biggest problem is that it's not just the exterior, the skin. There's the muscle.
Dude,
the
it's like when you
there's
need
the
a part
bones, there's the
for a
organs, the heart.
1993 fucking Honda.
Yeah.
You know, you got to have the right part for that.
I
fucking
It's
still
like the
think-
brain cells that die, and they don't even have an idea of how to rejuvenate, much less to make the brain cells stop dying, much less to fucking
I figured out the way,
rejuvenate or
Kyle.
grow them and all of that. So it's still.
I figured out the way. It's called 420, bruh.
I guess in the next 50 years we can see them figuring out the outside. You know, they can like fake it real good on the outside, but
Yeah,
they're nowhere.
but your brain
near.
will still
All the
rot
stuff-
away.
All the stock is like the outside. They don't have an idea how to rejuvenate a heart, lungs, muscle density, bones.
Ah, we'll just reprint it, bruh. Be cool.
Oh,
We'll just
dude,
reprint a new one.
you just
The
shocked
other-
the heart, right?
of that.
Cartoons taught me that.
Yeah,
See,
shock to the heart. You're
The
too
other
late.
thing that this goes on
You
to,
give love a bad name.
Bad name.
the other thing that this goes on to is also government, because now you got older people that look younger, but their brain is fucking fried because there's no way to fucking fix their fucking how
Yeah.
they think in their brain. And I'm sorry, have you ever dealt with any 60, 70, 80-year-old people?
Oh yeah.
They're not fucking all there, dude.
No,
Yeah.
we've had the answer in front of us the whole time. The way we keep the brain young is through music.
Dude, that just makes me think what's running all our governments is fucking Ferraris with a Honda Civic engine.
I would say Ferraris with Ford Pinto engines.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Who made the Hugo?
Weaving?
No, Hugo. It
Boss?
was a vehicle.
Stiglitz?
You go to the movie?
No, there was a Hugo vehicle.
Okay.
Hugo, the fat guy from Lost?
It was worse than the Ford Pinto.
Was
Yeah,
it
what-
Fiat?
Man, now I'm just thinking about Hugo from Lost.
how he never lost any weight somehow.
Yeah.
Able to do the same thing with other tissues in the body.
30 years. They can make someone appear to look 30 years younger.
Wait, can they rejuvenate
That's
my
what-
scrotum?
Not
Hold
what
on,
I said in
hold
the
on.
video.
Kyle, Kyle.
30 years apart.
We are completely missing something here. They can rejuvenate my scrotum.
Your scrotum needs to be
I
rejuvenated.
can have a fresh 18-year-old scrotum again.
You're
Remember when your
baby
balls were
I
like
don't wanna
soft and
rejuvenate
like?
my
Wants
scrotum.
baby balls.
I
No, I don't
think
want baby
about my
balls. I just want
balls that
the
much.
skin rejuvenated. I want them soft and like, you know, I don't want them so leathery anymore.
Oh, you can do that with plastic surgery.
Why
You
are your
could
balls
No.
leathery?
have money.
Dude, just what? You don't stretch
You
your
don't-
balls every night, dude? This guy, he doesn't stretch his balls.
You don't tan? You don't tan your
Fucking
nuts?
idiot.
You don't tan-
You don't put lotions and creams.
You
You
don't,
don't iron your nuts, dude?
you don't stretch your
exfoliate?
nuts out on a wood frame and tan it with a knife?
Yeah.
Uh,
Don't you exfoliate your balls?
yes, I do. Why they're so rough? These
Okay.
rocks.
Man, you know, y'all brought the subject up and everything, but you know, I tried to switch from the fabric boxers or boxer briefs
Mhm.
to, you know, the ones that wick the sweat. And what are they made out of? Like polyester or something?
It feels
How
like the
do I
old
s-
like bookcase covers.
How do I I was like, okay, I'm wearing these plastic underwears. How do I still get all the fuzzies in my butt hair?
What? That's a problem?
Like, you know, every night I take a shower and I'm
Uh-huh.
like, why do
Yeah.
I have all these fuzzies in my butt hair? I
That's
thought when I switched from like the Hanes boxer brief fabric to these polyester, whatever they are, sweat wicking things, that I wouldn't
Yeah.
have.
well,
the
it's not coming
fuzzies
from
in
your
my body.
boxers then.
No,
I don't.
I know what you mean.
John Belushi
I
was still
don't
alive.
produce polyester or cotton from my butthole.
No, but it might be coming from your shirt. Might be just
What are
falling
you
down
talking
in your.
about?
He apparently he gets belly button lint in his ass. That's what he's telling us.
Oh wow.
On my butt hairs.
He
You
gets
guys don't have
asshole
hairs?
lint.
No. It's
Yes, I have
it's
a lot of
shorts.
hairs.
John knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Fuzzies in
You
my
get-
butt
What are you
crack
guys
is
talking
is
about?
actually the story of gay furries.
I have a lot of hairs
Till-
down there.
till quit
man.
making it
There's
gay.
No thing like that.
Well, you
You
know.
just gotta use the little shower.
Ah, jeez.
You know, have like one of the ones that come off and you
Frequently.
spray under there.
Yeah. I also do it
Honestly,
on
I
the-
say just
Oh no, I do the
replace-
credit card. I do the credit. I get my hand all soapy and I do the
Yeah.
credit card swipe.
No, you got to replace
I
your
do-
shower
I do
head with a
that too,
power
John.
washer.
That's exact. And I use the little what is the round?
The loofah.
Yeah, I do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all are animals.
Anyway.
I
Oh, sorry.
pooped
No,
out
you're
of
an
it.
animal.
I pooped
Baby
out of
butt.
it.
I just
twice
use a
that
stick.
day. I need to clean it.
Like the Romans do.
Like
Yeah.
a Roman with a sponge, natural sponge.
Yeah. So if
wrapped
you ever
on
come over to my
top.
house, you see a stick with one side with all the bark rubbed off, you'll know why.
The whole point, to quote fucking Lucas, the whole point of taking a shower is to wash your ass.
Yeah, with a stick.
Yeah.
He would be 70. And yeah, Tom Hardy looks like he could be about 40.
Breakthrough was made at this lab in Cambridge. Diljit Gill added chemicals to the skin cells of a 53-year-old woman. He could scarcely believe his eyes when he studied them under a microscope 12 days later.
I remember the day when I actually
Oh
got
my god, I love the
results
face he's
back,
making.
and
It just
I
looks
was
like
basically-
spam. And I'm not talking about fucking spam on your computer. I'm talking about the canned meat.
Oh yeah.
He sucked in his mouth like. Mm.
Yeah. Sucking on the
Can of
the truth
succulent
candy.
women's legs.
That just looks like potted meat. That's what that is. We can get some Vienna sausages going too.
in shock and didn't quite believe that some of these samples were 30 years younger than they were supposed to be. I literally double checked that the labels were the right ones and kind of spoke with people in the lab, and yeah, it was a very exciting day.
Now maybe with
I
this
don't want to hear about
newfound
any of this
information.
until I start seeing amputees grow limbs back.
Right?
All right, when I start
Mhm.
seeing that, I'll start believing in this shit.
You should go
Yeah,
back.
I
and
will-
I don't
watch
know,
my
Eric. Look
videos
at this.
from
This is
the
pretty
past
conclusive.
week or
Same
two,
guy, clearly.
talking about people who supposedly died
Dude,
and came
it's
back.
because
some-
he has a mustache.
And eyes.
And eyes. And the nose kind of matches. Oh,
Like,
Okay,
Not
what do
really.
you think they're gonna make first? Limb regrowth or big dick surgery?
How many fucking
Ooh.
redneck phenotypes do you think there are? You have the one with the mullet, you have the one with the mustache, you have the fat guy, you have the tall guy, you have the muscular guy.
Yeah.
Those are all the
To-
phenotypes of the rednecks. That's about it.
To answer your question, Kyle, I think they'll do the arms first. Why? I keep hearing of people dying of the penis
Fucked up.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
No, but if they can really figure it out, what if it's a potion?
Oh,
Genetic, like you
No,
just
Kyle's
use a
getting
big
into
dick potion.
witchcraft.
well, this just sounds like mRNA with extra steps.
Sounds
Yeah.
like
Just
the
drink an
devil.
mRNA goo.
Yeah, an injection.
A,
Okay.
Big
a
dick
devil
vaccine.
injection?
That's how they get all the men taking vaccines. It grows every vaccine you take, it grows an inch.
You're
You know
right.
what's even worse than that is after my
That's
father
devilish.
watched this guy die at the Daytona 500, he actually has a son named Dale Earnhardt Jr. that
I was gonna
looks a
say
racer
so.
and looks exactly like him. too.
Well, clearly this
Maybe
guy's his
Dale
father
Jr.
now.
is a clone of Orlando
So
Bloom.
let's
I don't know.
ask Dale Earnhardt Jr. about Morgan Whalen.
He'd be like, who?
Your dad.
Someone younger, like in this exact example where Dale, who has this funny looking scar right there.
That's not a scar.
Yeah, we're
That looks pretty similar to that one.
It's not a scar.
It's not the same.
It's the fucking folds in their muscle. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, it's just face lines.
A lot of guys have that line. Like, it's literally just like, it's no different than the lines, like little crow's feet.
No, we're all
It's just-
clones too.
This guy
Yeah,
is
we're all
beyond
clones
stupid.
of our parents.
I mean, in a kind of weird way, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a crazy thought out there,
All right,
John.
no. Let's
Yep.
stop this right now because
Sorry, I
it's
spoke
not,
the truth.
it's not as close as Trudeau is to fucking Castro.
That
Talk about this.
one's
He's a
real. That one's
shield.
real.
He's a Trudeau shield. He should be talking about that. Why are you making me smile?
Maybe you should go watch that again. And remember, too, that his name is Morgan Wallen. And Dale hit a wall when he died. And Morgan means the great circle. Like,
Oh, I see. So, Dale changed his name to Wallen because the way he died
hit
was
a wall.
he was walling his way out of life.
Wow.
I don't know. For
They're
some
telling
reason,
us.
For some reason, all I'm thinking about is how come there's not a motherfucker that looks like Christopher Walken?
That's a very
Oh,
unique
yeah.
guy.
What, was he a one-off?
That's a great
Was
point.
he
Look,
just a one-off?
Tyler,
Buscemi.
do one
Steve
of Christopher
Buscemi.
Walken, okay?
driving in circles. Oh, and they each have this exact chin dent. And the exact
A butt chin? That's like 1 in 5 guys have that.
mustache
Have you ever heard
and
of the
lips.
Hasberg jaw?
I mean, come on,
No.
people.
The jaws don't even match. They're very differently shaped.
The Hasberg jaw is
Yeah, I know what a Habsburg jaw is. I'm talking
It's
about his
because
jaws.
you're all
These
your
jaws don't match.
ancestors
we're
were all
inbred.
incestuous inbreds. Yes.
Yeah.
They all kind of look like Mark Zuckerberg in a way or
But
another.
hey, do you remember,
Gotcha.
John? Do you remember the coach of Cobra Kai? Like not Johnny, but the other guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
He has a Hasberg jaw.
He also just got
okay.
in trouble for biting one of his co-stars from Cobra Kai.
Deserved, I bet.
No,
Those
fuck her.
fuckers.
I hope she gets thrown in traffic or something.
Who bit?
Oh,
who?
wait. He bit a lady?
Yeah, one of the co-stars from Cobra Kai like reached around him or something like that, and he like bit her arm. Like he was playing with her, and she immediately went, "Oh my God." It's been just that for days now.
Oh.
Like
You
she
should've
immediately,
killed her, to
within
be
a
honest.
second, became a victim.
You should have
I have
ended
two-
her
I have-
life the second she
I have-
fucking
I have
You
one
should've.
question.
started wailing.
I thought that show was over.
Yeah, they were doing a press thing for the new movie.
Oh.
So
that's
let me
weird.
make a suggestion. Unless he has any other celebrities in this video, before we finish with him for tonight, I just want to see the Bat Mountain again.
I would have
Can we
to
do
find
that?
that. Let me see if
Oh,
I can
fuck,
find.
dude.
Let me see if I can find it.
Mountain, Bat Mountain.
Um,
I don't even have it.
And
Shannon.
obviously
can't-
they're
the
not
Titan.
the
Here we
same.
go.
Obviously they're not the same because
Just
one is
like
wearing their hat
dragons.
forwards and
Giants.
one
Oh
is
yeah,
not.
it's on the
Never
Giants. The
Yeah.
Dragons.
Let's see. There it is. It's Batman the
Oh.
Iceberg.
Iceberg?
There, where was Bat Mountain? No, that's not it. Wait, hold on. For a second there, for a second there, I thought I saw a giant with a
so
pe-
funny.
yeah.
Yeah, I know. We all saw it. We all saw it.
It's a sword. Thank
I
God.
thought it was that French movie you were trying to make us watch again.
Not me.
We
Kyle's
gotta
the one
watch
who
it.
wants to watch it. I'm
We
not
gotta watch
fucking
it.
weirdo.
I want to watch the marquee.
No, we already
everyone.
watched that weird French movie with the
Here you go.
penis that-
Here's
there we go,
Batman.
the first one.
There's Batman Mountain.
Okay. I mean, it could also be a witch. Or...
I'm Bat Mountain. I don't know. That looks pretty. That looks like Bat Mountain.
That's Flash Mountain. That's the Thing Mountain.
Yeah, I want to see the real photo of.
I think
what it
that's
looks like.
isn't that one of those weird Deep Space Nine? Isn't it like what was
No,
the
that's
shapeshifter?
Judge Dredd. That's
No,
Judge
no.
Dredd
Mountain.
face.
It looks like Odo from Deep Space Nine.
Nah, you guys are all wrong. It's the Maniac.
Yes.
Yeah.
Totally not Judge Dredd.
All right, let's finish this. We got a torture video to
Chin
watch.
dent. And yeah, they changed his nose.
Really?
Did he call it a
Gore?
chin dent? It's a chin indent, not a chin dent.
Nope.
I don't know. I
Chin dent.
call
Chin
it
dent.
Bruce Campbell chin. That's what I call it.
It's a butt chin, is what they call them, or cleft
Yeah,
chin.
Clef. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Clef.
It's time to wake up, you beautiful people. I'm just trying to help you.
Wake up,
Look
shit.
at that. I can fit my finger
Wake
in
up.
both of them right there.
Wait, did he? I need that voice line. Look. I'm putting a finger in them, both right now.
Oh, how do you say it?
It's time to wake up, you beautiful people. I'm just trying to help you. Look at that.
You're
I can fit my
fucking
finger
retard.
in both of them.
You
right
can't even tell that one points in a different direction.
I can fit my finger in both of them.
Damn, dude. Why finger in their chin dance?
I can fit my finger in both of them. Phrasing.
Why?
Tyler, phrasing.
Why?
There.
Why would it even be
And
the
right
reason
there.
to like
What a cool.
Say that ever?
have Dale Earnhardt like become this random
It's
dude?
to fuck with
that-
you, man.
Oh,
It's all
man.
there.
So
It's
it's
Trying to show you the
Looking-
truth, bro.
Oh, it's so we don't look at the shape of the earth.
Yeah, look, it's all there if you want to. If you want to see it, you know.
Yeah, but he's
It's
just got
satire. It's a satire account.
You can
Oh,
only
Remember.
Kyle. You can only see it if his finger fits in you.
I don't know. It's somebody that when he was younger
Stupid.
but knew a lot of rednecks, and then I've met many over my fucking 38 years. There's only so many types. They all look the same. Like I was talking to people the other day, and they're like, "You don't know who I am?" I like 15 years ago, I knew. I'm like, "Well, you all look the same. What the fuck are you want me to say about that?"
Coincidence. And maybe you should go back and watch my Whitney and Kiki video, and especially watch this part again.
Who's Kiki?
I have no
Oh yeah,
idea.
the left.
Those are not even remotely similar. Other than
No,
that they're
it's like
laughing.
women laughing. They're all the same.
It's a fake laugh.
Yes.
And fake teeth. You can tell
Yeah.
both of them have fake teeth.
Just listen to
You're
every
one to
time I
speak.
laugh at Till's jokes. Same
Shut
thing.
up. Fuck you, John.
Fake teeth, fake tits. All the same.
Dude, I like my fake teeth. They look nice.
Maybe they figured out how to
You
make
want
her
some fake
raspy
tits,
voice
Drew?
sound younger too, because and you should definitely go back and watch my Belushi and Tom Hardy video because
They literally look nothing alike. Like
Stop
literally,
being
the only thing
naysayer,
that's
Till.
similar is they kind of have similar bags under their eyes. About it.
I
You're a
mean,
Globe show. I'm surprised he's not on the Dave Chappelle was replaced.
but this is all
I
for your
remember
entertainment.
the earliest schizophrenic videos I saw on YouTube with this like cloning, replacing like 10 years ago was some schizophrenic channel being like, check this out. It's not the same Chappelle. And they're like showing skinny Dave Chappelle from the Dave Chappelle show and like buff Chappelle when he came back from Africa was replaced. Yes, they replaced him in Africa.
I
As
said,
somebody that has watched a bunch of Tom Hardy movies, I've never once thought, like when I was watching Bronson, or what was that movie where he played the two gangster twins? I've never once thought, yeah, he looks
Good
like
movie.
fucking John
I believe it was
Belushi.
called Gangster with a Y in there.
Oh, because one of was gay. Yeah, that was a weird thing. I was like, damn, really? You got to make one of the twins gay?
And he's like the most fucked up one too.
Yeah.
He's the psychopath.
Yeah, he's the psychopath.
Now I came in here for a proper brawl, and you bring a fucking wrench?
Dude,
Like Roots is right. Paul McCartney, the Paul is Dead is one of the oldest replacement ones. But I saw
That's
that
true.
before YouTube was a thing. Was like on blogs.
Oh,
And-
Kyle's
and
getting his
GLCs
conspiracy
and,
hipster
like-
shit out again.
Dude, I
Yeah,
tell
and like
you,
Angel Fire websites. But YouTube schizos, yeah. The Chappelle
I heard
replays
about this
was the
conspiracy
first
when you had to use a spoof box to get on the internet through a payphone.
Legit, it was like websites. They had the pictures and the things. Like, now I don't believe that. Just on the fact that Paul McCartney and the Wings fucking rocks and they have great songs.
but dude, if you've never
Only
seen
Paul McCartney could do that.
if you've never seen Bronson with Tom Hardy, you should fucking watch that movie.
Was it that one?
That's
Yeah.
All right.
that,
I
that's
haven't, so
that's actually how he got that jacked for that part, and then went on to play Bane because he was already that fucking jacked. Charles Bronson, that movie is the story of London's most violent inmate, which in London is just people hitting each other because
He
they don't
literally
have
has like
guns.
a handlebar mustache. He's like,
Yeah, dude, his name isn't Charles Bronson. Once he goes through the prison system, he thinks the baddest ass name because back then Charles Bronson was doing Death Wish and Death
Yeah,
Wish
yeah.
2. He's like, I
Yeah.
changed my name to Charles Bronson.
Yeah. Yeah, like the little vignettes where he's like talking directly to the camera's all fucking weird.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sad that our Fetus Flat Earther segment is over, but it's good for the day. It's my favorite segment. I believe everything
Well,
he says.
Kyle, how
Yeah.
would you feel if I told you I have footage of Julian Dory being waterboarded? Oh shit, we got a Johnny Rocket in the house!
Oh shit!
We also have a muted one-man army for like an hour.
Yeah, he's been. I could just kick him. I don't know. I don't know if he's been just watching the show. I don't want to kick him if he's been watching.
I don't know. He seems like a hipster to be at a cigar bar.
I mean-
I sensed schizophrenia, so I came as soon as I felt it.
You just missed it.
The
Fuck.
the best burger shop back in Colorado was this place called the Owl Cigar Shop. They didn't sell cigars.
Oh,
It was
clever.
It was a
Oh.
flat iron, like a smash burger place, but it still had all the like memorabilia and aesthetic shit they put in that place in like fucking 62. Like it has like pool tables and shit in there, and you go in there and there's like a big griddle. They do like the little smash burger in there. Only thing they don't do is wrap it in tinfoil and sit in the pot for about 5
You know,
minutes.
like the smash shit is the standard here. Right? Even our hot dogs. Have you eaten a smash hot dog?
A smash what?
Oh, so you just like make them really?
You actually gotta
Platinum?
order an open, or what we call an open hot dog, for it to be just like
They
open
slice
and
it in
like
half
smashed.
and put it the inside down. That's what
Oh,
we
okay.
call a smash.
Yeah. Oh,
Um,
Johnny, we learned that Brazil
It's the flat iron, and it's like, you know,
Yeah.
Brazil has a crazy amount of hot dog and pizza options that just boggles the mind.
You can
Oh.
get chicken hearts.
Chicken heart.
Cheese chicken hearts.
oh yeah,
Oh,
that's the good one. I like the one.
Kyle.
well now
Yeah,
it
dude,
sounds tempting.
You guys realize smash burgers were around a long, long time before they made their comeback right now, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
My grandmother's almost
Oh.
100 years old, and she's been
been
that
like
way for
that
80
since I-
years.
You made thin burgers? You flattened burgers, bro?
No,
Okay.
not thin. She makes them like that thick, and then she smashes them, so they come out still fat as fuck. And then she puts a piece of cheese on it, buns them, puts it in a thing of tinfoil, wraps it all up, and then sticks them all in a big like metal pot, and has the oven on warm. And she sticks that whole pot in the oven, lets it sit for like 5 minutes, and that cheese starts fusing with the meat and the bread. Oh my god, it's so fucking good. Comes
Johnny,
out, it's like it's so soft. Oh, it just falls apart in your mouth.
Johnny, let me ask you a question because you're from the same place my father grew up, and the first time I told him, yeah, I'm making smash burgers right now. He's like, oh man, in Boston there used to be a place where they would make the smash burger with a bunch of onions, put the cheese on top, and then they would use like a little stainless steel bowl with some water to steam the cheese and everything. Is that something they do up there?
Yeah, I forget the place's name, but I think in like Cambridge, from like 10 to 2 a.m., they have that burger at a discount. I mean, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m., I mean.
Damn, that sounds delicious.
Only reason why I want to go to the East Coast at all is I want to go to like New York and get a chopped cheese from like a bodega.
Dude, I've made them
That
here at
sounds
my
so
house
good.
with Publix bread, and then
Mhm.
you have to wrap them with parchment paper.
Yeah.
Let them sit for a second and then cut them in half.
Yeah.
Dude,
All right, we're back to
I'll
food.
kill a
right.
motherfucker for that.
Let's get to our final segment because this is gonna take a while. We're gonna have to skip around. This is like an hour-long video. We're not gonna watch the whole thing.
Oof.
Kyle, how would you feel if I told you I have footage of Julian Dory and Tommy G being waterboarded and tortured for our entertainment?
That'll please me.
That'll please
Hello.
you? Well, let's check this out.
By the way, did you just steal in the Crowder bit that he did?
Did Crowder do
I
this?
hate this guy, the Bustamante.
Oh yeah. I knew when I saw this guy, I was like, I don't remember his name, but I fucking hate this guy too. He's a CIA fucking op.
CIA fucking show.
Yeah.
Totally. I saw a black guy digging through his stuff. He's totally still in the CIA.
Yeah.
Oh well, they never leave. They just
No, there's the rumor like, oh, you never leave, but he's actually like a PR part of
Yeah.
the CIA.
gotcha. Okay.
We are about to pick up Julian Dory. Julian Dory is serving as an American citizen to show what it would look like if a U.S. citizen was picked up by authorities for any kind of intensive questioning. When you see this hand signal, that means it's going
That means hang 10, bruh.
Hang 10, bruh.
Surf's up, bro.
That means radical.
Kyle, kill that guy. Kyle, I need you to kill that guy. That's why I'm doing this. Kyle, kill him.
That's the signal.
Do
Hang
it right now.
loose.
Oh, yeah,
No,
fucking,
hang.
fucking sick, bro. Waterboard that bitch.
I'm not having fun at a concert, Kyle. I want you to kill a guy.
Hang
Colexander
loose,
says I
or
need to
as they call
watch
it,
the
hang
game.
tight.
Hold on. Colexander says I need to watch the game. Are you talking about the David Fincher movie from like 30 years ago? I've seen
That's
that
a great
movie.
movie.
Good movie.
It's a great movie.
I hope she's not talking about the 50 Cent show.
That would be weird if that was the show they chose to do soft disclosures through. Was 50 Cents. Or are you talking about? Do I need to watch the book by Neil Strauss about picking up women? I read that like 20 years
Pick up
ago.
game.
It sucks. It's terrible. All those people are garbage.
And when you guys see this, that means it's go now.
Get in there, go! Go!
What's up, everybody?
It's like he's
This is
giving all
Julian
like
Dory.
wrong shit.
Dude, yeah, because in fucking intelligence military operations, they'd be like, you know what the signal is?
Bro. When I do this, that means
Dumbest
protect.
signal ever.
That means protect the VIP. This means protect the VIP, bro.
When I do this, it means abort. Abort.
Oh yeah.
It just reminds me of Team America.
This
The
means
signal is
go time.
Yeah.
Go time, baby.
When I grab my nipples like this, that means take him alive.
nobody's ever going to notice you putting your hand up and going.
Julian Dory,
Yeah.
need you to come with me, sir.
He gonna get
You've been
raped,
drafted
but it's
in
a
the
white
war.
man.
You've been drafted in the war on heterosexuality. Get it?
We're gonna fuck you, boy.
The white fan, dude. You never come out of one of those.
Really, you're making jokes?
We're about to go pick
You're
up
making
Tommy,
jokes
and
when
we've
you're
set
getting
up a
fake
scenario
arrested?
where Tommy
Okay.
thinks that he's going to be interviewed.
I mean, especially when I'm getting fake arrested. Johnny, I made jokes when I was getting for real arrested. I was like, how do you guys feel about the legalization of marijuana? Oh, I don't really care either way.
Jokes about women when I was getting arrested.
Is this Timu, Mr. Beast?
When I had to go
Yes.
get housed, they do that thing where they make you bend over and spread your cheeks so they can look up your asshole, make sure you ain't carrying any contraband. I did the Ace Ventura Pet Detective. Where when I've been around,
Where you're talking with your ass.
I don't believe that.
No, I did.
Okay.
It was an old guy too, and he just sort of. All right, you're good. Go.
Hey, wait,
Into the Tarzan.
Wait a second. Perfect pause. This guy is obviously a clone of Ethan Hawke.
Yeah.
Look, he has the mustache and the little goatee.
I don't know. He could be a race
It's
swap
Ethan
of
Hawke.
Ron DeSantis. He's doing the hand thing.
Nah, he's trying to throw you off with that. He's a clone of Ethan Hawke.
I think Mr. Beast and Sneeko did the fusion, and he only got like Sneeko, like lower face.
Lower face, yeah. I see it.
The rest of, you see what I'm saying?
I see it.
But did he get Sneakos watching his girlfriend get fucked by a bunch of guys? Did he get that?
No, I think different eyes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Viewing
He likes
several
to
people locally
kidnap
as one of his
people and make them
normal videos
fuck.
before he goes to
for
a
money.
different location to get snatched. Instead, we're going to snatch him in the middle of the interview in front of a watching audience. So
I cannot stand, like, if you have like big like bushy hair, that's fine, whatever. Claudio from Cohen Camera, whatever, that's fine.
Yeah.
If you have big bushy hair and you wear I don't know what you call that, a hairband, like a fucking woman, I don't respect you. I will never respect you. I don't respect him because he's a CIA fucking
CIA,
agent.
you know how much
wait a
equipment
second,
he
wait a
can get
second.
under
No,
there?
but everybody shut the fuck up. Didn't Andre Agassi wear a headband at one point? And
don't
that
even know who
man
that is.
He was good at tennis.
that motherfucker was, and he hated women.
But he wore the
And-
headband because he was playing tennis. He needed to see. This guy just
Yeah,
wears it like
exactly.
this all the time.
Yeah. I see what you're saying, Kyle. You could hide a lot of gadgets underneath that hair.
Yeah, there's a whole
makes
polygraph
sense.
setup hidden.
I mean, not to go
He's got
back
a
to,
Rorschach test up in that bitch. He's got
I
fucking
mean,
lie detector.
especially if you're trying to abduct people. You know, there's a reason why the Romans cut their hair short.
Bugs.
we can see how they react.
I thought it
and
so
that
they
we
couldn't
can
get
the
grabbed
jump
by the
on
hair
time.
and fucking kill.
Yeah. That would be funny. You get attacked by that guy, but you just fucking rip his hair around. Ah! Ah! Take me, will you?
CIA, prepare me for this. Fuck.
What, like, what, these guys kind of grab. What if you just kicked them both square in the fucking dick? Oh my! Hard as you, like you wore steel toe boots that day forever. Like, dude, and you
Oh
just
god, they got me with a 4-2. Over a 4-2.
kick him right in the dick. He's like, oh no, he got me with an Aaron Nimholt. Oh my god.
Trick question. All CIA agents are castrated.
Oh damn. That's a shame.
I don't
Okay,
know.
well, they got me
who
there.
doesn't wear steel toe? You guys don't wear steel. Okay, all right, yeah.
We don't
Yeah.
work on fucking construction sites, Eric.
I'm like, who doesn't wear steel toe boots every day?
I had a steel toe boot when I was young and edgy.
When you young and edgy?
Yeah, when he was like into like
just
punk
because-
stuff.
I think I still have my steel toe boots.
No, it's just because if OSHA walks up on the job.
No, it's because I thought I was a heavy metal dude. You know, I had like
Doc Martens.
pants with like chains and a steel toe boot and then like some Iron Maiden t-shirt and you know.
I don't know. I saw a video earlier today about SLC Punk, and I never realized it was Salt Lake City. And I'm like, oh my god, that is the worst area ever. No wonder why they were
Mormon
all
punk?
fucking, yeah.
Ugh. Gross.
All right, guys, we're boots on the ground in Milwaukee talking about some controversial issues. Guys, can I get your take on what's happening
Excuse
in
me,
Los
what?
Angeles
Can
right
you
now?
record that again? Can you run that again?
Really heard.
No, they can't afford good microphones.
House says Kyle wore trip pants.
What is trip pants? I know
Is
I
that the
said
is that
it.
the really big like black pants with like the chains on them and stuff like that? They like the pants legs were like that big all the way
Oh
down.
no, I didn't. I didn't. Huh? Fuck you. I didn't do that.
When you're
face is
walking, it
That's
just
for
looks like you're
Juggalo.
gliding
That's
because
Juggalo
the
shit.
What face is Blue Guy making right now? Ah, jeez, I guess they're kidnapping my friend.
What,
And
mean, nice
yeah,
shoes.
that's
I'll give
the
him that.
fakest. Nah, Johnny's right. That's the fakest stance I've ever seen. But anyway, another thing, like, all right, treat me like a boomer. Is this a thing? Because he looks like
Okay,
the white guy that's getting all grabbed up right now. He looks like he's wearing like some kind of sweatpants that aren't baggy.
Yeah.
And then he has
Tucked
the
into his
bo-
socks.
Yeah, that turns into his socks and then the
No, they're
shoe. Is
tucked
that-
into his socks, Eric.
Wait, tucked into the
Yes,
socks?
they're tucked into his socks.
What the fuck is that?
They're aliens.
It's CIA
Eric.
shit.
No, this is unrespectable. You don't tuck your pants into your socks. I've never heard of that. When has that ever showed up in society before? I'm talking about even back when
sociopaths.
socks were invented.
Eric, it's sociopath things. It's the things that serial killers do.
So they tuck their bottom of their sweatpants.
I mean, he does.
Which I've noticed people wear sweatpants more often outdoors now, which I'm not a fan of. It's like you look like you're lazy. At least wear jeans or khakis.
I like to wear
But-
the what do you call them? The rip off
Or cargo
sweatpants.
shorts. Cargo shorts are acceptable too if it's hot out.
Or if
what
you
I-
get those fake jeans that are actually sweatpants.
No, I like to get the tearaway pants, the tearaway like sweatpants, and I only button the buttons at the hip. So I'm just walking around with like
Like your pants are falling apart.
And then when the CIA grabs you, you're immediately like, ah, naked.
Oh, also no underwear underneath it. So if someone tries to pull them off, my dick's just out.
Well, I mean that's why the sides are open for farts. You need ventilation. And I blame Canada for this because clearly Till has watched the Trailer Park Boys.
Hey!
That's fine. I'll allow it.
What the
This editing is annoying.
I know.
They're raping this man in broad daylight. And no one's doing a goddamn thing.
Who is that?
Hal says my sense of style is hot. She likes it. Also, well, the button, the hips, right? But also the button around the ankles, so that while I'm walking, it's just kind of like a big, like poofy, like thing that's just constantly doing this from my leg as it's, and you just see all my thighs and my calves, really like show them off.
I don't know, dude. You sound like the guy when I'm walking down the aisle of the grocery store. When I pass, it smells.
What the did you do? It's Julie.
Yeah, including the stage as fuck. They all know these people. This is a simulation. This is not a real interrogation.
Dick.
What the are you doing here? What is this, 50 Shades of Grey? My wife doesn't even do it to me. Hey, let me get my shoes out.
Okay, you're making it really gay, bud.
That's how you beat the hostage takers. You make them feel really gay about this.
This is serious! Fucking pretty serious! I'm kidnapping you for real! Come on!
Oh my god, does Does the guy in the
In
green
this-
have a boner? Well, get off me.
in this pristine white van. Look at the floor of that.
Yeah,
white
it's rented.
van.
It's rental.
It still smells like new car in there.
3 minutes.
It was only a few minutes in and things were not looking good. I was zip tied, there was a knee on my back that was making my breathing more difficult, and already a creeping sense of powerlessness was setting in.
Put it on his neck.
Oh, nah. Fuck this. Here's the problem with that. If you yourself knew that you were involved with some shit that could ever get you to happen like this, first of all, you would at least have a handgun on you.
Yeah.
So people are getting capped right fucking away.
Hide a knife
I
in
mean,
your boot, that sort of thing. Yeah.
Maybe train your thumbs to snap easier so you can get the hand out the
Nah,
cuffs.
it's America. You would definitely at least have a pistol and, like Johnny said, some kind of knife. Dude, if you're
Maybe
if you're
nunchucks?
involved in anything that has people pull up in a van and abduct
Well,
you,
this what
you're
they're
going to be
simulating,
armed
Eric. They're not simulating
24/7.
like you being involved with gang members. They're simulating that the U.S. military, like that you're one of them is supposed to be like a foreign, or one of the segments is them as a foreign
Yeah,
target.
once again, if you're involved in anything, why would and think that you could in any dude?
Eric, they would do this to citizens in Iraq and Afghanistan for like 15 fucking years.
Yeah, well, we
Just
can't-
regular
you can
people.
get a gun in Iraq. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but it
You
comes
can
with a
get gun
goat.
in Iraq.
So like you have to like have to consider the goat when you're going out and stuff.
I mean I would imagine. If I was in Iraq, I'd be
So-
like, I need a gun.
This first part is if you're a foreign target. The second part is if you are a domestic target, okay? So they're going to show us two different types of interrogation techniques that are no longer in practice.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Well, first of all,
It's
like,
you know what?
Right.
It's the same.
Johnny was just mentioning goats, and you know my father was in the Air Force for years, and
He was a goat in the Air Force.
No.
My father
No,
was
not,
a goat.
Not a goat at all, but he was in Grenada. But he remembers picking people up, and they're
Feeding them to goats.
from the Middle East. No, from the Middle East, and the guy was trying to bring his goat. And he's like, "No, you can't bring the goat on the plane." And then, like, the officer above him walked out and shot the goat.
Oh, God damn.
He's like, "We only got so much time to do this shit." My dad was like, "What the fuck?"
That's really metal. All right, check this out.
Yeah. Imagine both like methods is just the only difference is the slurs used.
No, the American method, they can't touch you. They can't like hurt you.
Oh.
The foreign method, they absolutely use the electric dildo.
Oh yeah, they just shove it right up your ass.
Now, because
We're about to watch Julian Dory and Tommy G get raped.
Aw.
They bring him into the warehouse, and there's just like candles and like rose petals
Oh,
everywhere,
God.
and just like a
You just-
table. Not
you
even a
just hear
bed, a
the mu-
table.
You just hear the music that plays in Pulp Fiction when they've got the black guy all tied up.
And the CIA guy's like, the things I do for my country.
They handcuff him to the table like this.
There's somebody on Twitter that is named like Viva La Fry or something.
Oh my God! Yes, this.
Oh yeah,
does look
Viva
like
Fry.
Viva.
Fucking
nailed it,
Canadian.
yeah.
This was a true interrogation, we would have stripped him down full.
Look,
We were stripped down fully, and all of us was stood around for the first 5 minutes. And went, we can see your dick.
yeah, this is not
You
accurate.
cold?
This is not accurate. I've played GTA 5
Oh, shut the
and
fuck
I
up,
did the
Kyle.
torture scene. I saw the I swear that torture scene is probably way more accurate than this. Have
you
you
know
seen
what?
the
I agree
torture
with
scene?
that. I agree with that,
Yep.
Kyle. I do.
Well, Kyle, there's a former CIA guy showing him the interrogation methods used between 2001 and 2009. No longer
And the
used.
gun electrocuted his nipples.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
They're
all
gonna-
psychological. I never raped anybody. That'd be crazy.
Well, I've skipped the part where he's talking about how these techniques came out of this idea of torture was more physical harm and not physical discomfort. So these techniques are meant to make you severely uncomfortable and like
It's like
basically-
Chinese torture.
kind of like
Well, see, I don't know, dude. Like, I've been recently, I don't know why it's popped on my feed, but a bunch of like different things, channels that cover torture. Dude, I really think like flaying or the rack. Like, I don't know if you understand what flaying is.
yeah, but Eric, that's torture for just the sake of torture. This is torture to get information.
For
Eric,
interrogation.
why did you say I don't know why my algorithm? How many times have you heard readings of the serial killer letters?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
There we go.
The algorithm only feeds you what you to do.
I
you
mean,
know?
yeah, I do know a lot about serial
If you want a guy to spill the beans, just give him like ecstasy. Like,
Yeah.
it seems like torture isn't necessary. Honestly,
I
just
mean,
give him a bunch of drugs, and then it's like, yeah, man, you're cool. What are you and your buddies up to? Oh, Libya, interesting. How much money? What warehouse? Oh, that's so cool, bro.
start breaking out
wonder-
lines of Molly and be like, snoring with them. Like, man, tell me all your plans. What are you guys doing?
Dude, I wonder in Libya if they sell slaves by the pound.
The Cole Alexander says, I've seen Harold and Kumar escape from Guantanamo Bay.
Am I that dangerous? You guys gotta do this?
Lift your head up.
So if ribeye is between like $13 and
Lift your head up.
$15 a pound, how much like a whole functioning slave.
Well, it's like buying a cow. You have to buy. You're paying for the whole thing.
Dude, I just had to buy because we had like a company thing, and I just had to buy 18 pounds of you know the cut that you make ribeye steaks out of. It's 18 pound like loin.
Yeah.
That shit was like $270.
It's expensive.
For 18 pounds.
But this is Libyan money.
Dude, and this is at Restaurant Depot, the place that sells to restaurants.
Lift your head.
Are you making a company barbecue?
My name is Trevor Fortner. I
guys,
spent
hold on.
12 years with the
Lift your head up.
That's
Yeah,
not
lift your head
No, they
Lift your head up.
they added a sound
your head
effect.
up.
They added a sound effect.
I don't
to make
care.
that
It's
sound
hilarious
noise.
still.
That's
It's still
the
hilarious.
Beaches slap ever.
Look, I would never be a torturer, but if I was a torturer,
Lift your head up. Lift your head up.
no. None of this one warning shit. The punch is the warning.
Dude,
Blowtorch is next, motherfucker.
For a dude, like that's the most emasculating shit ever. Just a little slap.
It slaps, yeah. That's why it's so funny. That's why it's so fucking funny.
My name is Trevor Fortner. I spent 12 years with the United States Navy. 3 of those was with an Army Green Beret counterterrorism team. About 4 years with Black
That's
Hawk,
Mark
and then 4
Wahlberg.
years.
To be honest, I
Shut
don't
up,
care.
They
I
don't
don't.
do the torturing.
I don't
The
care.
first
about
thing that's
any of
really
this.
hard to come to grips with is how utterly
Another
powerless you
Ethan
are in
Hawke?
this situation. Whether it's my neck
It's the
being
same
held
guy.
against the van or my head being held in a
What the
corner of the
Sneako
elevator,
Beast.
they're bringing me from one spot
It's like,
Sneako
that guy
Beast.
from earlier had a twin. What?
How many Ethan Hawks are there?
They're multiplying.
Is it like septuplets?
Holy
What's going on
shit.
here?
Holy shit, Till. Are you Ethan?
Am I Ethan Hawke? Yes, I am.
to another. When you're bound and there's no potential, even if you squeeze a little bit or try and move, you're going nowhere. It's a level of powerlessness that I've never experienced in my life.
It actually kind of turned me on.
I had a boner for this entire experience. It was really uncomfortable.
I didn't realize I was such a sub.
He's like, I learned 2 things that day. 1, I like getting beat during sex. 2, I'm gay.
Guys, what should we do for a video? What if we had a bunch of like jacked military guys like take our clothes off and tie us up and hit us?
Rub oil
It's
on
like,
our bodies.
Oh, you mean like you mean like CIA torture? What?
What was that?
Yeah, CIA torture. Yeah,
Yes, yeah, totally. That's what I meant.
Every day. I hate this fucking guy.
Simulating an interrogation, so that means that
an
Tommy and
everyday
Julian
spy,
have to
bro.
refrain from giving us a truthful answer.
Look at him there
Their
with his
goal
little
is to
band, just
resist
an
the
everyday
interrogation.
spy.
Our goal is to succeed
blends in
the
any
interrogation. So we're gonna be asking
environment.
them very basic
That hair,
questions,
his
questions
skin
that you know the
complexion,
answer to
nothing
and we know the
stands
answer
out.
to, But when
I
they
just want to
answer-
be the one guy they kidnapped that managed to grab him by the hair. Fucking.
Like
Till
anybody-
stands out less than this guy. What the fuck?
True. I blend in easy.
Not in
those
Africa.
basic questions incorrectly.
Oh, even in Africa, they won't even see me. I just blend in with the sand.
Oh, they're gonna say, it's an Irish monkey.
No, you know what? You know what the long hair is. It's the same thing as why I have a bunch of tattoos. Because when I was younger, I thought it would make me stand out.
Yeah.
And at least this guy can cut his hair.
Hal wants to beat me now. No, Hal, you can't beat me. I beat you. This is the dynamic of our relationship.
Him.
No, this is a good thing, Till.
No, I beat her.
It's evolving.
Wait, why did they hire a bunch of women to torture them? That at least they could have been like, I'm not gay. Look, it's women.
I mean,
It's women
Bert Kreischer is a
torturing me."
moron, but at least he had the foresight to do that when he was doing his Hurt Bert show.
Oh,
Of course, they're saying let her. No, I'm not letting anybody hurt me.
Bert Kreischer
That's
is smarter
Tommy
than
and Julian's
CIA
way of showing us
guys.
that they are
The cult
resisting
examiner
the
won't
question.
rest until something's
Well-
put in your butt, Till.
I think that's more of a
That's
lateral move, Johnny, because he also did let that person sound him, and no
Wait,
one.
So no, wait a second.
No,
You
don't talk
haven't
about that.
got the
That's fucked up.
tattoo yet?
No, I haven't got the tattoo yet.
What the fuck, dude?
Hal and I are gonna get matching ones.
It's been like 2 years.
I know.
Eric,
Do you understand how
paid him?
terrified I am of needles?
Have you paid the things you promised, the donations you promised to do?
No.
Yeah, I paid him to Kyle. I paid him to Kyle.
Oh well, too.
I'm still gonna get it. I still will get it. I do intend to get it, but
Remember when
I'm
you were doing
terrified of
charity for
needles,
me, too?
and it's
Yep,
gonna
that
be.
that was all to my account. Sorry.
I need to like actually design like a tattoo.
Yeah, Kyle, how are you enjoying that new fucking computer?
So great, dude.
Yes, I will get the fucking
Come on.
tattoo.
Tell me I don't pay my shit.
I'm sorry, Inkler. Do you don't understand what I went through as a kid with needles, okay? I'm terrified of fucking needles. Do you know how many times they would have to poke me to draw blood as a fat kid? 16 fucking times for one thing of blood.
Hey, Till,
They went to my
imagine this, like-
feet.
You were fat. It's hard to get to the veins.
I understand that.
hard.
I understand. It didn't fucking make it less traumatic, Kyle.
They had to go like between your toes.
I also one time I did the dumb thing. I did the really dumb
I did
thing.
too much.
I did the really dumb thing of changing my guitar strings in my bed, and the clip-offs. I woke up
those are
with
dangerous.
a high E string sticking out of the bottom of my foot.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
I never cut those off. Number one, because I'm cheap, and if they break in the bridge, you can like, you can put
Feed
them
them
again in the
and
thing
more.
and
Yeah.
reball them and put them
Yeah.
again.
So
But
I had
like,
a,
would
I had
just
a
like
high.
make a circle.
For
at
those
the
of you who
end.
don't know, the high E string is the one that's the thinnest out of the strings. And I had a piece of it about that long sticking out of the soft part of my foot when I woke up. And I had to pull it out.
Well, it's not that bad because it's just
It hurt, dude.
like
It
a-
was like in that fucking deep. I'm not even kidding. Like it was
Dude,
in
that's
my
if it's
foot.
one of the ones that's like the lower ones which have like the
Yeah. Well, that one probably wouldn't have gone in like so easily. This one went in like a fucking
thing
needle,
wrong.
man. Like that shit. Oh, it's
Dude, nah, dude. You ever have an ACL replacement surgery?
No.
Okay.
Can't say I have,
well,
Eric.
I've had 2 of them on the same leg, and I know the process because I've been through the surgery twice. And do you know how they shut off the nerve to your leg? Is they take a needle and the doctor lifts up your gown and I had it twice on my left leg, so between your ball sack and the top of your thigh,
Oh, God.
have to shove a needle in there, and I believe it's attached to some kind of low voltage to shut off the nerve, so they can open your leg and replace
We're all suffering,
the
Eric.
main ligament in your knee.
Okay, let's stop hearing about this and go to the CIA torture.
Yeah, we got. It's almost time for us to go. We got like literally 2 minutes left, and we got 35 minutes left in the video.
So much torture left in the video.
Question number
Can you
1.
skip to the
What is 1
waterboarding?
plus 2?
I want to hear this guy
I
talk.
would
3 is the
rather be
answer?
waterboarded than have to
question is,
watch
what is
the
1 plus
doctor
2? You've
shove a
answered 3.
needle between my thigh and my testicle.
Previously said 1 plus 2
Yes.
is 3. Did you not?
I love that he just keeps walking by Tommy G and just slapping the fuck out of him.
If I was, if I was,
No, you know the worst part about it is because like you've already been in the hospital because you have to go to pre-surgery like half a day before, or you've been in there for a couple days like so like I'm not doing my best on my penis. Like it doesn't look as fat as it usually does.
I don't need to know any of that. That's not something
It's a
that
little
any-
sad.
That's a little.
It's all sad and everything, and then the
Yeah.
doctor after's like, and it's a surgeon, so
Hey,
you know, he's
question.
Like, Ow, look at this small dick.
Can you get
motherfucker."
Botox in your dick?
I'm like, dude, I've been in the hospital.
What?
That's the last thing I said before I passed out, and then I said, I've been in the hospital for 2 days. It's cold in here.
Can you put Botox in your dick to make it fatter?
You can put saline in your balls. I know you can
No,
do that.
I don't care about my
Why
balls.
would you do any of that?
So you can have big balls, dude.
What if I got
Fucking
Botox?
hangers between your legs.
Dude. All right, now you're making me go off on another story about my fucking dead brother.
No, we can't. We don't have time for this, Aaron. We gotta finish this video.
these absolute
It's
get
already
tortured.
9. It's already 10 o'clock. We gotta finish this video and leave.
No.
I still want to know, can I Botox my dick to make it
finishing the
fatter?
show with this one because my brother went on the boat with my dad and he was wearing jean shorts. And my dad looked down and goes, "What the fuck is going on with you?" Because he had fucking a bulge, and my dad showed him his left testicle because it was the size of an orange.
Oh,
That's not good.
And my
That's not good
dad's
at
like-
all.
My dad's like, "You're going to the doctor." And what from my brother told me, it's like he's like, "Yeah, I had to pull down my pants and show the doctor my," and he was so proud before about how big his balls was. And he said the doctor grabbed his testicle and said, "You think this is normal? Because it's only one of them."
Yeah.
I thought I just had big balls. Ah, fuck.
Jesus.
Oh, apparently, there's some hydrocil inside your testicles and everything, and one of them got broke inside of one of his testicles, and water was going in there.
That's scary.
Oh my god.
He had to-
Dude.
He had to sit in
The
bed
ball
for a
stuff?
week. Dude, they had to cut his testicles.
Let's not get started on fucking
Okay, yeah, we gotta finish this. We gotta finish this, guys.
No, he had to sit in bed for a week, so his testicle.
They drained it.
You know what they needed to
Particular
do?
torsion.
They should have done this to your.
Answer.
They should have done this to your brother's nuts right here, where they just pour ice water on it.
1 plus 2.
That's
Oh,
it.
Oh,
Ice
feels
water.
better. Feels
That's
better. My ball feels better now. They have a fan on them.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but like the funniest thing is the doctor going,
Tell me the
grabbing
process
his
of breaking down
large
humans.
testicle.
Everybody
going,
has
"You
a different
think this is
recipe
more-"
for some.
This is kind of like waterboarding, where they put you face down and they dump ice cold ice water on you, and then put a fan on you, and then they shove your face into the floor.
Well, what if
no,
it's summer? What if it's summer?
Well,
Well,
it
you
just
know-
sounds like a fetish thing. Really?
know
You
why
see
they
him
don't-
grab him by the neck, dude?
Yeah.
You know why they don't
That kick
actually
you,
do
bitch.
waterboarding this way? Is because with the wet cloth, you'll suffocate laying down.
Well, this isn't waterboarding. This is ice bucket challenge.
Basically.
ALS challenge.
And Claire, I can't play any other clips, man. We gotta get through this.
The
It's already
1+2
after 10.
Or the truthful answer, the capital of the United States, and that hood is coming off.
The wet hood.
Look,
was
just
giving
tell
me
us
a
if you're
creeping
turned
sense of
on.
Suffocation. Each breath
Yeah.
became more difficult, and this fed a cycle
That's all we
of
need to
rising
know.
panic. With no end in sight, suddenly giving up the answer to 1+2 didn't seem like such a big deal.
3 is the answer. Can I get some scissors, please?
My breaking point was for sure the water and ice scenario. Not necessarily because of
You're
the
not
cold.
going
The
to
cold was
electrocute him.
uncomfortable.
You're not going to cut off a
Dude, you
toe. What is
cannot-
this?
No, that's illegal.
Yeah.
That's illegal. That's
can-
against the Geneva Conventions.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
The
yeah.
vagina
Right.
conversion.
Because America cares about the Geneva Convention all of a sudden.
Dude, there's no way you're going to naturally create a situation like that would happen.
See, and Claire, this is why I can't just jump to other clips
Oh.
like this, because they won't ever shut up. Let
It's
me play them.
Smosh.
I don't know what any of that
Smosh.
means. I didn't hear anything that was said. All I heard was.
Me neither. I mean,
Yeah.
young Ethan Hawke
Yeah,
alone is
you're
looking
just
pretty
deaf to
good.
jokes, okay, Till? I'm sorry. We're putting them out a mile a minute.
Till
Feels like
humorless
Joe
men.
Rogan when he has
Struggling to
comedians on the
breathe
podcast.
as
Just
the
like,
Yeah.
oh,
mask
he's
kept
a...
closing in,
Yeah.
and then
Hey, Jamie,
as I
pull that
continued,
up.
my
Look at the
struggle only
TV,
got
'cause I'm
more
bored.
Pronounced of I would blow and
Jamie,
go away
pull
from
up
me,
a
and every
horse
time I would
penis.
inhale, it would just
Great,
something
thanks, Jamie.
that started amplifying itself. Talk to the speed at which people know.
All right, so that's the normal torture. Let's get to the American torture.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's already after-
sorry, they-
So that was...
I didn't-
I think
I
they
didn't
showed an
someone's
anus.
ass.
I did
think they
not
showed
like
an-
that X-ray.
Do you think
That's
enhanced
very
interrogation
scary.
tactics work and should be continue to be used?
If executed per the black and white document, yes. If they're
How is it any different?
All right, first of all,
Dude, be normal.
yeah, he could be. He can't say, "Yeah, we do what is necessary."
Yeah.
You know that because that's what they do. And now he's talking about how black and white and gray is. Yeah, I don't know. I know y'all, dude. Y'all aren't even black and white with the taxpayers. You think I think you're black and white with fucking prisoners of war?
This
I
is
don't
all
fucking
gay.
think so
None
at
of
all.
these people ever been in a torture room. They know the same as we all know. That's been on the release documents.
Yeah.
This guy's a fucking liar. Even if he was Navy SEAL, the Navy SEALs are not the ones who do the torturing. They have a completely different fucking function in the army.
Yeah, they're LARPers.
Marines.
Good,
whatever.
good and evil are made up terms when you think about it.
yeah.
Kill that guy. Kill that guy. Kill him right now.
That
Dude,
Bustamante
exactly.
guy is a PR guy. He never been in any fucking mission, any bullshit. He was hired to do the podcast touring, like, ooh, being all mysterious about the CIA and all of that. He's a PR
As-
guy. This is all gay as fuck.
As an American citizen,
I'm
if
not listening to
somebody
anything
picked
you guys
me
are
up,
saying at all.
if somebody
know.
picked me up,
We
in a
made the
white
Reddit,
van,
Kyle.
It's not us.
Yeah, we
if
made the
somebody
Reddit.
picked me up
This is
in
on
a
the Eamon
white
Hillman
van
Reddit.
and put a hood on me,
Where is us?
they
I
could
see-
torture.
I
They wouldn't even
saw-
have to torture me. They would be like, "We're
Okay.
gonna clean underneath your nails really roughly," and I'd be like, "What do you want? What do you need?"
Yeah, that's all you gotta do. Dude, the nail splints that they'd tell you they'd stick under your fucking fingernails, fuck that.
Yeah,
Fuck
it's
that. I'll tell you whatever you
I'll
want.
give you
It's
my
illegal.
mother right now.
They
illegal.
just need to punch you in the balls like 7 times. It's
Illegal.
Not, like, who are we
illegal.
fooling?
Illegal.
Oh, illegal.
It's
Oh,
illegal. Dude,
illegal.
after
It's
the shit that happened
illegal.
in Afghanistan, there's so much shit that's like incredibly illegal now.
We'll kill your family if you ever tell anyone we punched you in the balls.
That's also illegal, Johnny.
Dude, governments don't
away with crimes.
Governments don't care what's legal or not.
Johnny, no, it's these kind of crimes aren't the kind of thing like, oh shit, someone saw me and no, this is shit like 15, 20 years later they execute you for because you were fucking torturing
because that
people.
really fucking happened.
It
Yeah,
does.
Batman is real, Till. Are you fucking high?
Nuremberg happened, and then they stopped taking people accountable.
No,
for
they
war
still do.
crimes.
It doesn't happen as much as it should, but they'll still fucking execute people for war crimes and shit. And they'll go back
in
like
third
there's
world
no like
countries.
statute of limitations on war crimes.
Well, I need a list, Till. I need a list.
You want a list of war crimes to check off like a bucket list?
A list of people that have been executed for these crimes you're weeping about.
Ask Grok. I don't fucking want to do your homework
Like-
for you.
You guys know the fat electrician guy on YouTube? I like his t-shirt that says, it's never a war crime the first time.
It's true.
That's pretty funny. All right.
That is clever.
He's got me there.
Okay, so let me.
So this is
Whatever, pause this real
this is the American what you would do to an American citizen. You are not allowed to strike an American citizen. You are not allowed to harm an American citizen, but you can put them in very uncomfortable positions.
And
You
you
can get
can
close.
and you can drone strike them. Obama did that.
If they're in another country. Yeah, if they're in another country.
Oh wow. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
or in Texas.
Thank you. Let's make sure he stays in that position without support. This little thing feels like a weight.
Without
to me.
support. Yeah.
Maybe just a little bit more.
Oh yeah, look at that tight chest.
Let's get Tommy into position because
That's all he's thinking about. Look at that.
I wish they would have
We'll
done this with big fat slobs. That would have been funnier.
Me
It's like
too.
big fat guys like, oh,
No, these guys were like, "Oh, we want to do a torture episode where I'm shirtless. Give me 3 months. I gotta hit the gym."
And like, why does it smell good in there? Like, it doesn't smell like a stank hole in that motherfucker.
But they rented
Like,
out this warehouse too. Yeah, you really gotta like go in there and like take some old like gym clothes that you really sweated in for like a month and just like rub it on stuff so it just really smells like ammonia and like body oils in there.
Can't you just do like almost gay stuff to prisoners? Would that not be
that
okay
what
to use
they're
as
doing?
torture?
Sir,
Yeah.
you were charged with the war crime of slapping the prisoner in the face with your dick. Is that really torture?
Look,
It's unusual punishment, but
Look, if it was like interrogate this guy or the world explodes, I would start with like killing a random person in front of him. And then it's like, okay, you know what? Okay, here's what I know.
Inkler wants to know if they can't harm you, why would you stay? Because they zip tie you into those positions.
You're not allowed to leave.
Yeah,
I
you
thought that
can't
was
move.
obvious.
The way they restrain you keeps you in those positions, and then you'll just fall over. They kind of like hog tie you and stand you up on your knees.
Doesn't want to cooperate.
And like, I'm sorry,
are
but the
literally
normal
after the
person, once
same
again,
goal.
if they threaten to cut off my pinky toe that I don't even really need, I'd be like,
I don't
all right,
think
I'll
that's
tell
the
you
right position,
everything you want
Tommy.
right now.
You know why
This
Tommy's
ain't
fallen
happening.
over already?
well, we know
Because
torture
he's
doesn't really work. They
No.
just give you an answer that you want to hear.
Now, the best torture is to get information
show?
is a woman. I'm not even making a joke. Like, you use a woman to seduce him, she'll get the information.
I've never
Yeah,
heard
but then
that
a guy
theory,
I
but
don't
that
like
sounds
gets
so
pussy.
correct. Like, that sounds like a bomb-ass theory.
Well, Johnny, that's what we could use our trans women for. So that after they get the information, we go, haha, you fucked, dude.
You're gay.
You're a traitor and gay. You're a gay traitor.
I fucked the dude.
Yeah,
I've heard a lot.
The treason goes right past their head. They're so concerned with the
They
guy
just-
thing.
They look for the closest window to jump out of.
I wanted to start a life with her. Now we're gay. No.
Is that what we're sending to Ukraine? All the trans.
Two.
I hope so.
Two.
Yes.
So we gotta check this real quick before we end the show. Open that Reddit thing again.
Yeah, I've got it open.
So I've been through it. So
Who is this
whatever,
by? Who is
blah, blah,
who
blah.
is Stream is Mundi?
I don't know. I was trying to ask a code examiner, like, who is this person? Because they say you personally attacked them, whatever. But anyway, scroll down to the comments. That's where it gets.
The
good.
comments?
So the first person already, yeah, I reported their videos for bullying and harassment, blah 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 blah. So they're just admitting that they report
Hold on,
things.
I'm screenshotting this.
Then the second person, which is the OP, is like, oh,
This
thank
will
you,
be
that's a
very
good idea.
helpful with
I'm
a
gonna do that.
lawsuit.
Also, keep going.
I'm serious.
Open the replies.
They're gonna sue Till for the hundreds of dollars he has.
No, I'm gonna sue
Open the-
them for fucking taking my channel down for false bullshit.
For the hundreds of dollars they have.
I don't care about the money. It's the principle.
Yeah.
Let me go through it.
Well, you
Also,
might-
code examiner. Who is this person? It is stream is Mundi. Anyway, open the replies to this first one. So the person's like, yeah, thank you. That's a great idea. I'm gonna do that too. And then and open it again. Then the same person replies. Also, I reported him from open open it. Drug use on screen. Blah blah blah.
What drug use?
Yeah, whatever. Then keep going down. Keep going down. Keep going down.
I was kink shaming because I said there are certain type of women that need to be dominated because their personality type.
Which are retards.
Yeah, they really are.
Keep going down to one more.
Oh, they said we're using Marcel.
Go up.
We're using you,
Yeah,
dude.
that one. These people over on top of the GIF, the one before that, one more. These people are stalkers and harassers, yada yada yada. Till has sent me threatening emails.
What? What?
I don't even need to ask you
One,
because I know you.
How would
you're
I
a
find
fucker.
their email address? 2, why would I give a fuck about any of these people? 3,
No, you forgot
that
that
takes
these are
effort.
psychopathic pedophiles. You forgot that these are psychopathic pedophiles.
And
That's true.
lying
Oh,
is
they will
good.
say anything.
Oh,
They'll
dude, this
just
is
say
great.
anything.
Ah,
just say anything.
screenshots. Getting me some screenshots.
Now, one thing. Oh, so that
apparently
might be,
Raw Path is
yeah. So that
saying I
person,
threaten people too.
Till this person that's saying you send threatening emails. This fucking bitch
Small
ass liar.
Tim.
Guess who that probably is? Because one thing they got right. Their co-host called me the F-slur. Who do you think that is?
That's fucking snappy.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
Hypocrisy.
Or it could be Raw
And
Path.
then blah blah
I don't
blah.
know.
Wish for your death, bro. No, we want you to live. It's very funny.
So
That's how we get content.
The whole cope of the main post, like the top post, the OP, is that the whole magic stuff is jokes, guys. All this masturbation magic, sex magic, blah blah blah. Hail Satan. All of this is just jokes, guys, and we are harassers. So anyway, I don't give a fuck. This is
Nobody
the
has
bottom of
ever
the barrel.
threatened anybody on this show before.
We've threatened
except
each
for-
other, but we're friends.
No, not physical violence. And actually, I will admit, the only one time I've ever heard physical violence threatened is when I told Roots I would sneak up behind him and kick him in the knee.
That's fucked up.
That's pretty funny.
Look, I might have wished the wood chipper on people, but that's not a violence threat. It's just, what might happen.
No,
I
look,
prob-
we're
I probably-
misogynist. Look
Yeah,
at the threat. We're misogynists.
Wait,
I
that's
probably
yes,
threatened to
you're
kill
correct.
on the John. I probably did that in a psychotic fugue. I probably threatened to kill on the John, but
I probably deserved it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Marcel, they have a good joke about your glasses. Did you see that too? I think it's the picture above,
What?
right on top of your. Yeah. Marcel glasses be like. Deep in the
Okay.
trenches. That's actually kind of funny.
I mean,
That's
that is
kinda-
coat hangers for the thing. That's actually pretty smart. If you didn't have any money and your glasses broke, I'd be like,
Hey.
all right, that's pretty clever.
That's kind of funny.
Anyway, fuck these people.
Yeah, these people are all fucking gay. How can you make an argument against the concept of magic when no one remembers what it really is? God, you people are all gay.
So this was like someone trying to be smart, and then the OP was like, "Oh, dude, it's not even the point, dude. It's not
Yeah.
even the point. You don't even get the point, dude. We gotta cry about these people. Shut up." So
They
yeah,
love
guys,
us.
it's all a joke. It's all jokes, guys. All the
Yeah.
aim and stuff, it's all jokes. It's just joking. Just joking.
You know, a lot of it is.
Anyway,
They're using Marcel to
mean
infiltrate
us,
this subreddit,
probably.
this public subreddit.
yeah, Marcel is our double agent. That's these people, dude.
Marcel, apparently
But it's
we're
fucked
using you
up
to
that-
infiltrate a subreddit that none of us visit.
Yeah. Earlier, Marcel
fucked
said
up that
used and
Snappy-
abused.
Snappy is such a bitch that he's gonna start making up that you're wasting your time.
Yeah, apparently I'm
sending
emailing him.
threatening emails.
Yeah.
That's some bitch ass move,
Wow.
dude.
Dude, the fact that there's a Reddit about this just scares me.
It's real now, Eric. It's
Aim
real.
human stuff. Oh, it's the whole thing. Anyway,
I don't know what any of this is like. He's making
it's a lot
points,
of other things.
but he's making
that
points
we-
against things
it's not
I
related.
said, and a lot of this stuff I'm like, I don't remember ever talking
I don't
about
think
Britney
it's-
Spears.
I don't think it's all about you. I think that's a lot of about
Kyle,
the
everything's
Cult
about me. Shut up.
Examiner.
Dude, all I'm saying is if this exists, I'm glad World War III is coming.
Oh, Kyle, I know who this guy is. It's the other dude that we were watching and making fun of. The one that looks exactly like Snappy but acts less gay.
Ooh.
Oh,
The-
I don't remember
guitarist?
that guy.
Well, a
Uh,
lot of
Lars
people
apparently is
act.
exiled from the
What was his
British.
name?
The
No,
British
the
dude?
guy. Remember we were watching Snappy talk to this
the,
guy.
the other guy dressed as a woman on the initiation.
No. That guy was in a halfway house, and I'm pretty sure he got put back in jail. No, I'm talking about we were watching. He was talking to somebody. It wasn't that long ago. It was like a couple weeks ago. It was like right after the channel got removed.
Well, wasn't there a guy who interviewed a Cult Examiner and then
No,
Snappy?
not
Is that, not that guy?
No, that guy
First
wasn't
of
even
all,
on camera.
I don't
we're
know.
not on. We don't waste a second on Discord outside the show. We ain't doing that gay Discord shit.
No, we don't have
We
time
finish
for that
the
shit.
show and we like, see you fellas.
Yeah, good show,
Bye."
guys. Later. No, not wrong. It
Yeah.
was Cole Examiner. Who was the guy that it was on Snappy's channel? You wanted to work with him, but Snappy snaked you or some shit, so he turned on you, or I don't know. It doesn't really matter, but I think that's who this
Look,
guy
Alexander,
is.
we're trying to figure who is this stream is what? What is the name too?
Ryan
Scroll up.
7? That might have been right. I think his last name was like
No,
something like that.
Whatever. We're trying to figure who's the. Yeah, that's what I said. The British guy, the hypnotist.
Oh, I didn't remember him.
I don't know. The
having,
name is stream is what? I said it before. What was it? Stream is Mundi. Whatever.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to figure. Who's the OP?
Dr. Till specifically mentioned that I don't understand certain things. He talked about my psychological state and how I projected on this world in spiritual matters or whatever.
Which is fine.
Or whatever.
Or whatever.
Well, it sounds like Till got you. Is what it sounds like.
Or whatever. Again, I made a joke, and this joke does
Etc.
not reflect anything about my relationships with women or what I think their roles are. I'm just a normal person with vanilla tastes.
Hey, guess what? We're also making jokes, silly.
I don't think he's a normal person with vanilla taste because no one would say that.
I don't think they're putting that genie back in the bottle. Like these people scum. We're not joking about them.
I am
joke
just.
about
I mean, we make
person
fun
with
of them.
Vanilla taste.
We make fun
Yeah.
of
I
them,
don't have
but-
dead bodies in my basement. I've never fucked an animal. I'm a normal guy who believes normal things and behaves in a normal way. Why won't they leave me alone?
Hold on. Someone in the chat named the Final Phoenix, spelled with a K, says, "Why even joke about the Muse needing to be enslaved by Aemon?" Read your sentence back to you,
Shut up, the
and that's
Muse.
your answer. That right there is the reason why
Whoa.
all of you need to be made fun of. Why would you even joke
hey.
about the Muse?
Hey, you know something? Muse about these nuts.
I'm musing about whether I can put Botox in my dick because I want it to be fatter. I'm talking about 6 inches wide.
Oh, the Muse.
I want it to look like
about this dick, motherfucker.
I want it to look like one of those rollers you put like packages on. The fuck?
Yeah.
Look, these guys wrote an essay on Reddit. That means anything we do is justified.
I've been outspoken against bigotry and misogyny on here. Bigotry and misogyny have their places. They don't have the place everywhere, but they do have their place. Sometimes when a woman's being nuts in public, you need to be a little misogynistic about it to just get her to snap out of that.
Oh, also being mean to women means they like you. Or so I've been told. I have to be
It's
mean to
called
women.
nagging. Okay,
Yeah.
it's called nagging. Right?
We're just negging you, actually. Is what's happening.
Let's see.
We're nagging the Muse.
We want the movies.
Here we go. Here's his final nail in the coffin against my points. Your criticisms are stupid and inaccurate. Leave us alone. Quit talking about us. Motherfuckers, y'all remove my channel. Y'all the ones who making this shit happen. You want me to stop talking about you? Give me my fucking channel back. If y'all want to
this
leave
is what's
us
funny.
alone.
We were making jokes, and they mass reported the channel.
Mm-hmm.
Now this bitch ass fucking retard, it's crying because they're calling him a misogynist because he was making jokes. Nobody, you don't get to make jokes if you're a bitch ass retard
With
That gotta-
vanilla
that gotta
tastes.
Apologize. It's gotta apologize for making jokes.
I'm gonna assume the
Y'all
only
came
vanilla
for
he likes
us.
to taste comes out of a man's dick.
You could have just ignored us.
Likes to
We're a
extract
little
it in his
show that
mouth.
nobody cares about. You could have just ignored us.
Mm-hmm.
And the Muse that powerful that you can just ignore the haters?
Yeah, it
Loser.
sounds like your muse is a weak bitch.
Sounds like a you problem. We're just idiots.
Leave
I don't know why
her
you're so
alone,
upset.
guys. Leave her alone. I'm writing an essay on Reddit.
I'm in contact with the perfect muse. I'm perfect and
Leave the
clearly
muse
I'm
alone.
cool.
They're only 5 years old.
Jesus,
Johnny, that's a perfect storyline for the future. The maniac beats the Muse.
Oh, dude.
Get out of the Muse.
If we figure out what she looks like, the maniac will do like the
Some, like,
Bane
Greek-
Bane
Greek-
backbaker to her.
I mean,
It's
the
a Greek
muse.
statue
The
of
muse
a-
could just be a
of a-
guy in drag,
whatever.
and his superpower is whenever he's around, people just start being gay.
And the
could be.
superpower is body percussion. It's
All
like
right, but you know
sends
what?
heat waves.
The
Let's try and
percussionist.
figure out what he looks like for my artist's sake.
Right.
It's like some Aphrodite Greek bullshit. They don't even know. They believe in a bunch of bullshit that have no connection with actual Greece back in the day. They just make up their own shit and they think they're doing it.
All right, guys. I think it's time for us to get the fuck out of here. Well, that was a fun little article. Thanks, Nicole Examiner.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
A lot of fun tonight.
They're trying to silence a coal examiner through mass reporter for smoke. Is that the drug use they're talking about? You know the shit you can buy
really?
at gas stations, like nationwide. Like, you don't even have to have an ID. Like, you just
Yeah,
buy this
they'll,
shit.
they'll just do anything. These are lowly people, low life people. These are not illuminated.
Yeah, I was like, wait,
news-
I didn't do cocaine on the
amusing
show
people.
this
These
year.
are like a bunch of like fat, ugly on the outside, ugly on the inside, terminally online people who can't have nothing going on for them, and that's what they gotta do. They
And they're
gotta go
liars.
after other people's shit.
You can lie about anything to spread.
Do you guys
the
know
gospel.
that YouTube made a change recently to channels? Did you know that you can post on people's community tabs now? So if anybody finds things on Reddit about Amen, about Fittest Flat Earther, like anywhere, and you guys want to share it with the rest of the community here, or whatever we call this thing, the people that are hanging around, you can post it in our community tab right here
The
in this channel.
dudites.
Yeah,
That's what we call each
No,
other.
we're just
dudites.
we're just dudes, man. We're just dudes.
Dudites
We don't do none of
unite.
that. We don't do none of that gay. I call my fans the ball sacks or whatever. No, we're just dudes.
Dude, ball sacks unite.
Well, guys, thank you so much for watching.
Ball sacks.
We hope you enjoyed the show. We will see you guys next week. Till then, have a great weekend and later, y'all.
Bye-bye.
We coming for you suckers on Reddit. We coming for you.
Oh, they scared.
I'm so proud of Muse this nuts.
Dude, it's so good.
No, I'm not the
Make a
muse of the
t-shirt.
dudes.
Muse this
I'm just the
nuts,
high dude.
bitch.
And by that, I mean I'm the one that's most intoxicated usually.
Shut up, you vanilla bitch.
Vanilla Estil.
I would probably be considered vanilla, but I would never describe myself that way. Like if someone's like, "Are you into crazy stuff?" I'd be like, "No, I'm kind of vanilla." That would be the only time that'd come up.
Perform Vanilla Ice on a high school talent competition.
Right? Ice.